incredibly important. And I think now with the Swiss stage, things have been shaken up to this very point. And I think that any team, especially looking at the position that Twisted Minds were in, from this point onwards, it's just best of three, best of three, best of three until you finally advance to the knockout stage.
Yeah, and that's one of the things is you have to look at here for BTK specifically, because a lot of people coming into this and just in general, they've always doubted BTK or just the NA region in general. And now I feel like this is their quest, this is their opportunity. And if, let's just say this is a big upset, because I think a lot of people generally are rooting or leaning towards the side of Fnatic on the Philippines here. This is massive for them, but it's obviously something that they've been working towards for a long time.
Bro, I'm actually kind of tilting. I don't know why the fuck it did that, bro.
Underestimating them and let them prove it here in game. Because
I don't know why it did that. Again. Oh my god, bro. Wow. I'm very
BTK's understanding of the
very
metagame, but BTK's understanding of the
like
metagame have brought them to the spot where they are 2-0 in the Swiss stage. One series with
Johnson and Crash
making it into the knockouts alongside RRQ Hoshi. But in their way are a team with undeniable, impeccable, and dare I say, historical of team chemistry. Teams around the world who have faced off against Fnatic
that one though was questionable. I'm
not
sure what happened. I'm gonna be honest.
This world with how close they are. The chemistry of the Super family is world class. Why not said Kelra knows how he wants the team to be. He was the one who broke the ice with the new players. So the gold standard himself led the way to forming the chemistry of this squad, alongside, of course, Coach Why Not,
what's after like
the other member of Fnatic Onyx PH who retained from the previous season in King Kong, and of course Super Fritz. Kelra actually first met Why Not in Smart Omega when he first joined, so there's history between these two championship figures in the Philippines.
Yeah, I think we can, we've seen this Renmar actually happen
my bus
in real time, and back in the MSC 2022, that was a time when I would say this character development, especially for Kelra alone, started to happen.
Wi-Fi is broken. I don't know what's wrong today. Well, okay, the other stream was my bad. The last time it crashed with that one was my bad.
I mean,
but that one was actually weird. I don't know what happened there.
When their first iteration, but they were still the
turn on the heater.
Foundations of what is today that Super family. And I think Coach Why Not has done an amazing job at.
It won't crash again. Trust me, it won't crash. Either another upset or a clean sweep. We'll see. We'll see.
In game, and I think that's a big thing. Even when you get a preview here,
whoa, what was that?
The way they interact with the players.
I mean,
you saw what he did? He almost killed his fucking teammate.
Right? It's shown
my bad.
in game as well. The connection. It feels like nobody is missing.
I was hyping it up so much.
Again, I've heard from you
Dude,
guys.
it is weird.
Had experiences of listening to their
just
calls.
fucking.
They barely say much. They just understand where they need to go, which is why their
chemistry
is really, really nasty.
I didn't hype that much.
Kelra understands that for him to grow.
I best play with BTK, please.
In 2022.
Yeah, I've been rooting for BTK, bro.
Not to bring him
all
the way. And honestly,
that's what I'm thinking too. That is weird. The hype.
To set that gold standard and to tell his coach, hey, it's because of you.
Going back to MPL Philippines.
Like if it was semifinals, I would understand. But it's not even semi.
He said, "Do not call me that until I start winning championships." He finally won his first MPL PH championship and finals MVP there, and now he's on the running to becoming one of the few players who can say they are an MSC champion, an MPL local league champion, and an M Series world champion. But it's not just about Kelra.
Kelra's a MSC champ.
Fnatic Onyx Philippines, Naisu, is as the season went on, new names in FNOP started making a huge impact. Brusco and Kirk
more? Nah, it's gonna start soon.
Yeah, Brusco and Kirk.
Also, I'm a little bit confused. MSC
previous teams, and then really slotting into this lineup that was chosen like we
too far behind Carlos. I'm not. It's just I'm on my phone lineup, bro. That's why.
The way that they came into the team lineup and the way that we did see them.
If you guys want to watch with me, you guys have to like X out the other tabs because I'm like 10 seconds behind.
MPLPH. It was really hard to look for weak points.
Oh, you guys are 10 seconds behind.
Case here for this lineup, even today, as we are now going through this the Swiss stage format.
Wait, guys, nobody answered me. Is Kelra MSC champ? Is he an MSC champ?
A team that has come together in a lot of different iterations of NA. But of course, let's reintroduce.
Why does Hoon look so weird in this photo?
Hoon in the mid, Mobazane in the jungle, and Flied Chicken. And these guys themselves, man, I mean, they've been through honestly just a journey themselves individually and then as a team. And I feel like this might
We're
be
saying
the
so long,
best
G, when it's
version
gonna
of them
start?
that
I
we've
know,
seen in
bro.
previous
It's
times.
taking
I think a
forever.
lot of the fans from
It's
NA have been
actually
hard for this
taking
team to
forever.
come together, especially with the competitive scene that looks very Mad Max-esque. There are clicks everywhere, and you know it's difficult because their servers is split up east to west.
Like, it's
So
already
even
2:08.
then, you have to deal with ping issues, and despite
Usually
that,
they would
now
start
on a competitive stage
before a
with
new hour
basically
starts, so it's a
one
little bit weird.
MS, now they can
Stark
really
looks
show
even
what they've
weird.
got to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
Let's
Shark
see
does look
if the
kind of different.
bloodthirsty
But I think it's just his
Kings
haircut.
take down the Thunder
He has.
Kings.
I think
The
Shark has a
super
different haircut
family
though.
of the Philippines is Fnatic, Onyx, PH, Kellera, Brusco,
They're still
Showdown,
talking.
Prince,
Yeah,
King Kong,
fortunately.
and Kirk. Gideon, from an outsider's perspective, as you followed Malaysian, of course, I know you.
Bro, why do Kara and
going on
Kirk
with Fnatic,
kind of look
Onyx,
alike?
PH, who are
Do
the
they not look
stars of
alike?
this team from an outsider's
Let's
look.
watch Party
From an
win.
outsider's look, I mean,
Frederick not gonna work against
I
Fnatic
gotta
Onyx.
give it to Super Prince here
We'll
on
see.
that Loyi specifically. He is legitimately disgusting on this hero. He is able to look at the map in a different perspective that not many
Fnatic
people
Onyx
can
looks
actually
good.
drift, but
They
with the
do.
rest of the team being on that
BTK looks
same
good too though.
wavelength,
If down
they
BTK, we're
have
cooking a
really
week.
trusted
We're
him. They're
cooked.
gonna send them into a position where they can actually
I don't think we're
pop
cooked.
off. But
We're not
let's
cooked.
not forget about Brusco. We've heard about Kirk, we've heard about Kellera and King Kong, but Brusco is very interesting because again, he had an
We are
opportunity
not
to
cooked.
join
Not yet.
over as an import for RRQ. He
Not
comes
now.
back
Not ever.
to this team and says, "Hey, I'm bringing back a couple of interesting picks, but better than that, I am coming in with hard discipline." He's able to.
We got BP1.
Trust in his team. If he's looking for a
Shit.
engage, then you know that it's good.
BTK 2-1.
Speaking of
Tight
Kirk,
shit.
we
Tight
actually had
shit.
some words with
CFU,
Chicken.
they
Which
already
team
won.
do you think has the strongest chance of
They
winning
already
game
won,
6
bro.
and why? We touched on this earlier. He said Fnatic.
They're gonna ban Fred?
Philippines.
Nah.
You know, Fnatic on
Super
Philippines,
Prince,
I've been hearing
man.
this a lot, man.
Looking
in
L. I know
the
he had 2
whispers
crowds.
and everything else of what the teams have experienced, and that's why
Cause
I'm
where's
saying
my
it would
promise
be
view from last year?
amazing
My
to
bad.
see maybe tonight the first team that
Field
actually
3,
finds
yup.
a weak point, and whatever that might be.
Oh,
against a
finally.
team that is
Wait,
as
drop starts in.
stacked as
Nice.
Fnatic on Philippines. 'Cause remember,
Nice.
too, with BTK, a lot of times,
Zoom in.
obviously, they're
I can't believe this is
in a
max.
way they've coached themselves up to a certain point. They've competed a lot together and on a different.
This is
games,
literally max,
but
guys.
ultimately, they have surprised a lot of people time and time again, and maybe they do it here.
Fuck, what am I shooting crash
Go
for?
up against a BTK. There's always this.
Who banned Matilda? Who did it? Who did it?
Asterisk.
Who did it? Who did it?
Wherein there's something about BTK and the teams that we've seen.
Oh, Fnatic Onyx
not
banned
just here, but
Matilda.
in history, long past.
Oh no. Oh yeah, they did.
Against BTK. They lose
Any ban, I respect it. I respect it. Let's fucking go. Yo, I'm fucking hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
And suddenly BTK
Fuck
is
that Kong guy?
what
Okay.
looks like Titans of MLBB.
Well, I mean, Titans is one thing to say, but BTK come again from that Mad Max-esque sort of competitive.
Hello,
scene.
quality?
These are
Wait, what do you
best
mean?
in
Is
their
quality bad?
individual roles. That's why
Looks
they're called
fine, no?
Bloodthirsty Kings and not Bloodthirsty King.
And you know, part of this too is
Is it quality bad or
this would
something?
be what the first time that we get to see them in a best of 3, obviously. You know, because it is very different. We've seen the nature of best of 1s and now the best of 3 coming into play. So this is a true quest, a true test for the Bloodthirsty Kings to come out on top.
Honestly, for me, if like for our younger,
I don't want to change the
going
quality.
through
For some
their
reason, I'm
examinations,
scared it's
this
gonna crash.
test for BTK going. Everybody else has their own different version.
Eve
of it,
ban,
like
okay.
UPSR, SPM, O levels, and stuff like that.
Poon, what are you
Here
pointing
in
at, bro?
FNL,
Stop.
You
Stop.
are looking for that university degree.
Oh my god, I'm fucking hyped. I'm fucking hyped. Your mic bad? Oh, let me switch.
Solidarity with Fnatic, Onyx, Philippines taking away the high loss, and Matilda, which are options for Shark, but of course,
Okay, there we go.
also going to the EXP for Fly
Could be
Chicken,
fun.
and the Eve.
Let's go, Philippines.
Poon, which has shown to be terrific as
BTK.
well. BTK are targeting
BTK.
some of the
Who-
signature
why ban
heroes
Eve?
of Fnatic, Onyx, Philippines.
Probably because they want Zuzin.
And of course, the Cho of
I'm
Brusco.
almost certain they want Zuzin.
I feel like they have to come in with a direct plan.
Zuzin. They're gonna pick Zuzin. I promise, they're gonna pick
Teams
Zuzin.
who have a strong identity in themselves.
Zuzin for sure,
influence
1,000,000%.
a lot, especially in game number 1s of best.
100,000,000% Zuzin.
Afterwards, if they do drop this
If
one,
they don't pick Zuzin,
hopefully we get to see an idea of how they want to approach Fnatic.
I don't know
I almost
what
think they just go,
they're gonna
like,
pick.
depending on how this plays out.
Bruno, Zuzin.
BTK go in comfort.
So there's what?
It's worked for
Zuzo,
them,
Bruno,
obviously, in the past couple days to
Gatot,
get to
because
this
House
point.
ban.
And maybe we see some some contests go here for the Bruno specifically, but more so, like I said, my big question mark is what does Mobazane decide to take for
BTA is gonna
game
pick
one, knowing
Bruno,
the best of three? Because this Jushin
Bruno,
first pick for
Bruno
FNOP, it covers
Gatot,
so
Bruno
much.
Gatot,
And we've
Bruno
already
Gatot,
talked so much about Super
Bruno
Friends
Gatot.
and what he's able to do on multiple heroes.
Oh, never mind,
But
Suyu.
it looks like there is going to be a change here.
Okay, Bruno
BTK
Suyu.
takes the
Okay,
Bruno,
okay.
like we were thinking, but it is going to be a different jungle this time around as the Suyo gets locked in.
Fnatic Onyx Philippines have to acknowledge it. One of the cardinal sins so far of this tournament is giving the Bruno.
What are they gonna pick?
I'm not just a Fred guy. I can Suyo too.
What are they gonna
Power
pick?
picks right away for BTK. This means that FNOP giving the Bruno.
They're gonna pick Nolan. Nolan jungle. I can smell it. I can smell it. I can smell it. Nolan.
I mean, that'll be
Nolan Gatot.
honestly, it'll be interesting to see how they approach it, right?
What?
I'm hearing the Joy.
I wanted to say Joy, but I did not expect to actually pick Joy.
BTK, based on those first two picks,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Denial
So when one for Bruno? Yeah.
Suyo, especially going Suyo blind as well.
Wow.
Interesting.
I was actually gonna say Joy instead of Nolan, but
to be fair,
honestly, I didn't want them to pick Joy.
I feel like this might be
Because Joy actually works pretty well here.
considering that you see the Joy and the Kali
Then
there.
Suyu,
I think that's also BTK respecting the heck out of King.
honestly, finally he picked
He
it.
set the
Finally.
fastest GPM, the fastest level 15. So
What was that boy waiting for?
with Suyo?
I think that's, yeah, it's almost in a way where, you know, Mobazane wants to be able to prove that he can
Gatot?
also
What are they
do
gonna-
something similar to what we saw King Kong
Gatot,
do
Gatot,
against
Gatot.
Suyo. That last
Oh,
pick
who's
locked
that?
in here for BTK.
Oh, Aurora.
The Aurora. Interesting, because I
First
was
time
also
seeing
leaning
King Kong
towards
Joy.
Valentina because of the fact
I've seen him play
powerful
Joy
ultimates
in
already they
Snapdragon.
could actually take, right? Whether that's the
Bruno
beacon
wins
there
games,
for
sure.
or the sandstorm from
Joey goes L, Bruno goes
that
W. That's
gives
a
you an
fucking fact.
opportunity
It's
to
a
set
fact.
things up really well.
Sibian
Not
could
to
work.
say the Frigid Glacier
Oh.
doesn't, the ultimate from Aurora, but this still could play a part. The only thing is, I'm just
Let's see
worried with
Hoon
Aurora. Obviously, when you have that passive, it's really nice, but there's already a lot of tools from over here from FNOP to
Bro, I'm so
much
hyped. I'm
pressure on
actually
the
hyped.
Aurora.
I'm actually hyped.
I'm taking the perspective of where Hoon is
I'm
coming
actually
from.
hyped.
Remember, they don't have a coach. This team is basically coached.
God
So
damn.
it really is going to depend on their comfort picks. And I can get that Hoon says, hey, if you give me Valentina, yes, I'll be great in these team fights, but the laning phase is going to suck for me, right? I'm outranged by this Zhu shit.
Take?
There's a good chance that
Makes
Hoon
sense.
goes
Makes sense,
into that
bro.
winning position. Might as well put me on that Aurora. Let me be the anchor for you guys to absorb that pressure. And if we can look for
Or
these counter
flashback
engage
Carlos,
moments,
hello?
at least I have the capabilities and the
Ruby?
toolbox to do so.
Nah.
So BTK
Nah, they can't. They can't.
continuing the trend of respect banning, of course taking away the Beatrix of the Filipino Savage, the gold
What are they gonna
standard
ban?
hero.
Let's see.
And I like that they actually took out the Tigger
Maybe a
as
marksman,
well
right?
for Shark. BTK, we've labeled that as them as
Fast
sort of
forward.
Mayweather-esque.
Guys, I'm streaming on my phone right now.
They get you on the counter just
You
when
guys are
think
10
you're
seconds
gonna
behind.
beat them,
Just
suddenly they win a team fight
exit out the other
in their next
tabs.
round.
Exit
And I
out the
get
other tabs.
now why they would pick the Aurora because as we
Who
mentioned,
wants
it's
it?
just it's within their identity.
Oh, it's because he wants to play Phobius.
Safe in the back
That's why he
line,
wants to play
can
Phobius.
crowd control and damage
If
from
they don't ban
afar,
Phobius,
pair
I'm
it
just gonna
up,
pick it up.
playing beside White Chicken, and
Phobius.
good ban on
Wow,
the
interesting.
Akai. Because that would have been a
Phobius.
big major swerve that really would have messed up a Khalid and a Joy.
I mean, Phobius is wide open, and I think that, you know,
Yep.
BTK were trying to... Oh, no, they go for the Gatot instead. They're going to
Yep.
hold it and
They're
give
gonna
FNOP the
they're gonna pick it for
opportunity
sure.
to respond first.
Because they're not gonna do Khalid
Go
Rome.
now for a pick that we've rarely seen so far, this M6, and go with his signature. Does he get the Edith?
Aim.
Pretty smart. Pretty smart. They're gonna pick the Phobius yet.
Whoa.
They know that they're not gonna pick the Phobius.
You want to deal range for range?
Wait,
I
Layla?
heard the chat mention this at one point, but I wasn't
boy. Layla?
expecting this right now.
Oh, I had this literally not too long ago. I
Huh?
had this conversation with Mirko. Yes, Layla is a very interesting pick because in the lane against this Bruno, there are
Oh, you know
like,
what?
Again, keep in mind that Bruno, when he gets his
Bro,
ability auto attacks,
no
it stacks up
joke.
to increase his crit rate.
Layla is
But
the
main
only
source of damage
marksman
comes from those footballs
that could
coming at you
match
once he moves it
Bruno
back up. You can
and
mini-stun him,
outmatch
right?
him
But
late game.
mini-stuns
I'm not
are
even
good.
kidding. I'm not even
Eventually,
joking.
what's good about
When I
Bruno in
really
the
think
current
about
meta?
it.
Long range,
It's,
range
no, guys,
crit build,
it's not even
and
this.
Layla does both, if not
He didn't
grows
pick the
further than the
Phobius?
Bruno.
Interesting
Wow.
picks. White Chicken locks in the armor for him. It's proven to be effective
That's disrespect.
here in
It's
the
not.
M6
Not.
stage for
Not. Trust me.
BTK. While the gold standard of the Super
Trust me, it's not.
heats up
It's not.
with everyone's first marksman in his
That's
hands.
not like a
Trex,
disrespect.
Husky, let's go.
Thank you very much to the panel. Once more, Trex. It's Trexky here on the desk, but you can feel the tension in the air.
Okay, just start. I want to watch,
And the
please.
first time Layla, at least for M6 World Championship, talk about bringing a gun to a soccer battle, so a soccer match.
The
If you want
fuck?
to
A
play
soccer
range, I
battle?
guess Layla is the best option, but how you feeling, Trex? How's that heart doing?
I mean, my heart is good for now. Right now, though, I mean, even with the Layla pick, you can just never count out FNOP. There's got to be a reason for it. The range is definitely helpful.
See a good draft?
Talk about
Yeah.
that.
It's time to head into the line on
Alright. Enough chatting. Watch.
Between NH Giants and the Filipino super family BTK against FNOP.
Let's see.
Blue side, BTK red.
Both joiners are on the same side.
Breaking things down, jumping into game one in a best of three. You said there's tension in the air. There is electricity right now on how this is going to go. So much on the shoulders of Brusco. Takes a lot of damage.
Ooh.
Might have to go back. Does have some sustainability there, but still, things are already getting aggressive. Now Shark getting pulled back. Should be okay. Both teams fighting out in the mid in the first 30
He already burned
seconds.
Revitalized though.
Just classic Brusco walking out with that Khalid, just trying to force a trade.
Also, I wonder why Shark has more XP than Hoon.
But again, we
That was a little bit weird.
Remind you guys that to participate in the M6 Lucky gift from 18th of November.
Hey, King Kong did full clear. Red shed.
To get the Claw new Epic skin, challenges Flare, and Beatrix's new M4 Epic Painter skin, Light Seeker. Do not miss out.
You're behind. You guys are 10 seconds behind, guys.
What is the goal here
Just
for
X out.
BTK? Do they focus Kelra? Do they try to put down and take advantage of the Layla not having a flicker? Wait a second, a lot of damage already. King Kong trying to get the engage. Mobile
Wait, that's bad.
brought down to about 20%. Pulled back. Shark now in trouble as well. Bahoon gonna get
Ooh, that's good. That's so good.
Zia locking onto Kelra, getting a couple free shots.
Nice, Zia.
One decides to back off. Nobody goes down just yet.
Yeah, the push and pull from both teams because even Shark was a bit.
Oh, Brusco top.
But Brusco might have a chance to force out the flicker from Zia. I mean,
Zia's lane.
Really adjusting.
Nah, Zia's fine.
Fanatic awning moves around the map, so keeping the crucial resources online.
Again, I'm not gonna be chat this game, guys. I'm gonna fully watch this shit.
The scene of potential battle.
Yeah, so many Joy players normally don't try to pop off so early, but literally once King Kong got level 4, he wanted to fight. He got in Moba Zane's face, and we could tell both teams knew what the plan was. Let's go for the gold lane. Let's try to get him online.
Okay, both of us did Buffy for a turtle. Arlot has prior.
Moba Zane's gonna arrive at the scene first.
Ooh, nice.
Turtle now still up. King Kong trying to get involved as well. Down comes the Frigid Glacier to freeze.
Nice.
Able to get the first turtle, but now King Kong getting low as well.
I didn't get the
back. King Kong on the run. The AOG whiffs to the side.
Nice.
The BTK come out on top in the first turtle fight.
And FNOP not getting the objective.
That was so good from Chick though. It's so good from Chicken too, by the way.
Got out with a sliver of health. It would kind of feels bad. BTK felt like they could have gotten more, but still, this is a good start. Great understanding on how to take these fights. If we take out Super Fritz, then Shark gets blocked, right? No one to lift him up.
Brusco getting low once again, maybe walking into the wrong.
Well, Zane had no skills.
Back off, and BTK are taking control of the river. Before they were being a bit more lax, and it seems even now they're letting themselves fall back, but we're starting to see that confidence build.
I do love this. Very good discipline. We even talk about the Fried Chicken's special Arlet pick, right? A great setup. That's kind of how they won against S2G. So BTK, good understanding. Fried Chicken might be ganked out bot, but
Fried Chicken low, trying to maybe get away.
Oh my god, Chicken. Chicken. Oh my god, Chicken.
For the side of BTK.
Oh my god, Chicken.
Zia able to flicker. Sandstorm, the kill. Zia goes down.
That's not bad. That's fine.
2 and gold still nil.
Actually, in the even state, and Moba Zane able to get a hit because King Kong went down to try and take out Fried Chicken. So Moba Zane a lot more comfortable with this minor lead that he's gotten. Half a minute more into the.
Oh my god.
BTK is all about that mid control, right?
This is good. This is really, really good.
Shark. And if Fried Chicken can join the turtle fight, rinse and repeat. Flicker is coming back up for the Arlet. If you can catch Super Fritz and blow him up one more time, BTK can get a hit.
Yeah, Fried Chicken's got to be careful on that boss side. I mean, all of BTK, I feel like both teams are focusing so hard right now onto these offlanes. We're seeing the attacks in the gold. We're seeing the attacks on the EXP, but BTK, on the other hand, keeping it a little bit more mid.
Not too bad.
They want to go for these neutral objectives. They want to make sure they're ready for this next turtle.
Eventually, BTK will have to start thinking about how to deal with the later, but right now, turtle fight.
But that's a lot of damage. He might be dead.
A lot of damage on Brusco.
Nice.
Brusco goes down. Mobazane able to get the kill. Kirk into the backside with the Earth Shatter. Hoon might just be in trouble, but he still doesn't
I think
go down
Kirk's
with just
dead.
a pixel of health. He finally
There's no
falls
flipper.
back.
He's dead.
Gets the thing, but Mobazane does get the kill onto Kirk. It's 2 down for the side of Fnatic, Onyx, PH, and BTK.
Why is the gold
with
lady?
5.
Gold? Not the
4
gold
more
lady.
kills,
Gold is
and
dead
one
even
win
right now,
for
though.
Mobazane.
What the
So
fuck?
Mobazane is now 2-0, gets the second turtle, continuing to try and accelerate the game phase, but at the end of the day, Fnatic Onyx Philippines didn't really lose much. They lost an objective, they dropped a couple of members, but no sizable lead for BTK.
Oh, Mobazane's getting aggressive now, pushing back onto Super Prince. Shark, Zia up in
Not
the
bad,
top
not bad,
side.
not bad.
If they can clear that tower as soon as possible, you can start getting Zia involved into these fights as well. But King Kong doesn't let anything slow him down, man. He is all over the map. The confidence from Fnatic Onyx, even with being behind in kills, the goal deficit has not escaped them. Even with losing 2 turtles, Fnatic Onyx
Wait,
is
that
still
Layla's
so
actually
much
cringe.
in this
What the
game.
hell?
Absolutely. At one point before the second turtle, Mobazane
I actually think Layla wins lane versus
King
Bruno.
Kong
No joke.
only caught up, but exceeded
Ooh.
that. Right? He was ahead in XP because he did take a bottom wave after 5 minutes, so the penalty on the jungler restriction has been lifted as well. So Fnatic Onyx Philippines really maximizing whatever resources that they can get for King Kong because they know once this game goes late,
Nice.
know.
Oh,
A little bit of damage
I'm
onto
taking
Kirk
auto
there.
in the
Frigid
first
Glacier
game.
does come down, does
Not
not
with
connect
that.
onto anybody. And I love what you said.
But
Fnatic Onyx
it's
has been
not
sending
the
all
world
their
display.
members up to the top side of the map, and King Kong has just been getting free farm on his own jungle plus the EXP.
This is
lane,
not good,
which
bro.
has been helping him out a bunch. And now
Because
BTK
Bruno's
is starting
getting
to take a
pushed
page out of
that
that,
lane
send
every
the rest
single
of their
time.
team up top, and have
He
Mobazane
needs to help him
farm
more
that
often.
EXP lane as well. Kelra finally getting the first tower of this match.
Bro, Layla getting free
Difference
farmed
is
is
that
not what you
FNOP
want,
moves
bro. It is
just
not
moves
what you want.
faster than
Yeah.
BTK.
Because I am telling
The
you,
lead
even if it does go
joy
late game,
is too
Layla
hard for
Layla
BTK to
out
keep up. They
DPS's
are trying
Bruno.
their
Like
best,
really
but
hard.
sometimes you have to
Really
expend
fucking
an
hard.
ability or two. Losing that top tier 1 frees up Kelra to now farm everywhere
By the way,
else
King
across
Kong
the
is
map, and Zia is
farming
having a
so
rough
well.
time.
Mobazane might be in a bad spot. Kirk gonna show up as well. Gets a flicker in.
Oh.
Looking for
He might be dead.
Mobazane able to sidestep, but it's too much damage. The electrifying beats. Mobazane tries to get
Yep.
the play, but he falls. He goes down, and King Kong reigns supreme.
So
That was good from
low.
Kirk.
Went into the immortal
He
form for the crowd control
tanked
ability.
he tanked like
Needed
4
one
tower
more turret
shots.
shot to help him out, but still BTK not really falling behind. Third turtle on the board. Mobazane still dead for 5 seconds. FNOP though, they're gonna focus on taking away the jungle, so King Kong will just tax that purple buff.
And we got tower for tower in the top side now. Zia finally going to be able to get involved in this. He's 0-1-1, but Kelra hasn't taken a single death. He hasn't even stepped a foot into any of these
bro.
fights just yet.
And
Just
he put this
buying
name on
time,
fight.
farming, because that's what you would do on the Layla.
I mean, look at the positioning of FNOP.
Oh,
Look at where
they got
Super
the Melissa gun.
side. Thinking for a fight, not just yet. Again, push and pull from both teams. FNOP definitely have a better
Total fight,
position.
total
Starting
fight,
to trick
total
the
fight, total
Mobazane
fight.
as well. We don't want to
Layla's
be
pushing on
invaded
top.
by the Lantern.
Total reset.
Super Friends,
No.
I mean,
Good.
this is why the Jushin gets banned so much. But Super Friends also has to be careful. If you step just a little bit too far on that top side, you are alone. In comes the big
Oh, no.
Storm, trying to get the flicker on a Mobazane. Brusco goes down.
Oh, hell yeah.
Able to get the kill. Fnatic Onyx now
That
backing
was
up. Super
shit.
Friends pops the Leonard Flare. Not enough.
Oh, nice,
Big
nice,
final
nice, nice.
slash. Mobazane able to get the turtle. The
can't
knockup
get
from
off of
Kirk.
that. What
Shark
the fuck?
now trying to lock on. Super Friends backing up, but BTK have claimed the ground once again.
Very good initiative from BTK. Another flicker final slash to try and catch Super Prince, but this time saved by Kirk with that 2-man Earth Shadow.
This is game 1?
They
Yes,
might
it is
just
game
end
1.
up losing that Jushin once again.
The
BTK
thing is, I don't
sure
think
all three
Fnatic
turtles
Onyx
doing their work,
cares
but
about the
still
early game, bro.
FNOP
Like,
not really
this
falling
game,
behind.
specifically.
King Kong just hit that holy crystal in 8.5 minutes, and Kelra is just untouched.
Bro, look at this Layla.
We are down
Oh,
the
no,
wire
Zane.
right now.
Don't
A lot
die,
of
don't
damage
die.
to
Don't do
Mobazane.
it.
Kelra forced to back off. White Chicken trying to get involved as well. Hoon showing up to the party.
Chicken no flicker.
Brusco has been taken down a few times.
Nice.
Does lock on a White Chicken.
Nice dodge.
Nice final slide.
Nice.
Super Friends in trouble. Super Friends
Another
low.
nice dodge by
White
the
Chicken
Zuzan,
able
bro,
to get
this
the
time.
steal.
Fuck. Oh, he's still, wait, no, he's still dead,
Knocks
still
him
dead, still
out.
dead, still dead.
That puts Mobazane at 3-1-2
That was a good
right
flick from
now.
Boone. That was a good flick from
Finally
Boone.
trying to break that 1K gold lead.
And ended up trading a purple buff once more. King Kong every single time when he sees Mobazane on the map, he's going to start taxing his jungle.
BTK has golden right now. Not bad, not bad.
Not be able to claim, and you can see the XP lead starting to build.
Nice, bro. Fucking super defensive show in this game. Beautiful, beautiful.
BTK gotta start thinking about when this game goes late.
Okay, real shit though. We have to shut down this fucking Layla, bro. We have to.
On this Layla, because Malefic Gun is going to eventually be an item choice, and he's going to max out his range at level 12.
I mean, we don't see the Layla very often. We just got the Berserker's Fury locked in. At what point does it become a major stress point when the second Final Slash does lock on? BTK, though, just testing the waters. But what point will Kello really be the ultimate threat here?
Level 12 plus Malefic Gun. Level 12 onwards, right?
Nice, you get top tower as well.
Max range benefits for not just
wait, how did he get top tower?
Range, and then the Malefic
yeah,
Gun
that's golded actually.
10-15%, you are going to outrange not just Bruno, but
wait, Layla doesn't even have Malefic Gun.
Nobody's matching the range of Layla. The gun, I mean, it's literally her gun, right? It's her weapon.
Layla gonna be a problem.
With your own weapon, but a lot of damage again.
Not.
Pop the quicksand guard. Lord down to about 70-60%. Super
look at Layla, bro. Oh my god, Layla.
Out comes the big gun. Does not connect.
Retry?
On the side. Kirk able to take the Lord. Shark brings out
fucking
the
Edith got it.
But Fnatic Onyx pushes them back so well. We don't even need to take a kill. We came what we got for.
It was just Super Friends and Kirk walking forward. Everyone else, King Kong, Kelra, working on the Lord.
Zia not so behind? Yeah, Zia was only like
ended up losing that
200 gold behind. Only like 200 gold. Which is basically nothing. Basically nothing.
They can definitely defend this, right? Even with this Lord take, it is still an even game. And I gotta say, BTK, they played this macro pretty well. They're not overextending. They're just testing the waters with Fnatic Onyx Philippines, but now they defend.
Kirk gets a knock up on a point. Shark gets pulled back.
Don't die, please. He's dead. Oh my god, thank god. Oh, never mind.
Final slash does land on Kirk, but Shark
wait, Kirk.
Down the freeze, the connection. Kirk taken out as well. It's a 1-for-1 right now. Down the
sorry, that was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Too much of a threat. Mobazane has to back off, and the Lord is still marching in.
Looking at the network for Fnatic Onyx Philippines, no sizable lead. Lord will be taken care of mid-side.
No. How did he die? Fuck.
Off the map.
I think it was Khalid.
Approaching onto the base, bringing destruction along with them.
King Kong staying.
No, but the early game was going so good. The early game was actually going so good. Again, it's not over though. It's not over. They're only 2K behind. It's not that bad.
Now that Malefic Gun, Kelra has gotten the signature weapon for the Layla. Everything falling back in.
Wait, he got Malefic Gun already?
Minutes into the game. This is where it might get a bit scary for BTK. We've seen a couple of times, they go for that engage, flicker final slash, but not every time converts into a lead for BTK. So you add on the extra range that FNOP has in their arsenal, BTK gotta be a bit more strategic with that approach.
You know, Fnatic Onyx played this so well in the beginning, they knew that maybe they couldn't take these big fights. Even at that first round, they couldn't exactly force a big fight. They knew it might cause them to lose. But as long as they could zone BTK back, and
again, it's not over.
Early game, it was just kind of, they rubber band a wall.
Bruno's not even, Bruno's not even behind. He's only like 500 gold behind. It's not bad. That's not bad.
Energy, not forcing any major fights, keep the goal at a standstill. And once we get online, it is time to push. And now BTK, they're tired out, man. Their arms are down. They can't keep their fists up to block their face, and Fnatic Onyx is punching.
Both teams playing it like it's a marathon, and
Yeesh.
That's exactly how you approach the game. Honestly, very impressed with what you just mentioned.
That's weird.
Because a lot of the teams in the Swiss stage so far, they ended up forcing unnecessary fights, but not these two teams, right? They are tangoing.
Oh, Hoon's actually really ahead of the...
Small weakness points to get the read, and I wouldn't say that any of them folded. It's more of who creates the better opportunity, and obviously it's FNOP.
Or it's completely neutralized, she can't reach anyone.
Didn't do too much of a damage to BTK. They can still contest. This second Lord will be very important.
I think what's big for BTK right here.
Honestly, though,
don't overextend
it may be kind of true. You can't really get anybody right now. Especially now that Layla has...
Oh. Keeps getting chipped down, but wait a second.
That's not good. Look at King Kong. Look at King Kong.
But Zia able to put out the damage.
Oh, he got...
goes down. Zia finds King Kong, but now Zia falls to Kelra.
It's not good.
The guns are out. They're exploding, and members of BTK are dropping. Mobazane and Shark back to the base as Kelra just pushes them away.
King Kong might have
bro, nobody's killing the Layla, bro. I'm sorry.
Extra damage, so it's all about numbers.
Nah, this game might be over, guys. This game might be over. This game might be over.
Is falling. BTK's
Because at this point of the game,
it's a 2K
it
goal
don't
lead
see
over to
anybody
Fnatic
going
on it. They're
Layla.
gonna move back, they're gonna go
Unless
for the Lord. They're gonna
walks
take
up
their
too far.
time with this.
The positioning for King Kong has been superb. He just walks out with the electrifying beast, takes out half 50% HP.
Look at that range.
Remember,
Bro, that
this
range is so
BTK.
cringe.
This could be a Hail Mary attempt. Mobile Zane needs to make the steal of his life, but Fnatic Onyx Philippines will not even give them any opportunity to even go for a 50-50. That coin flip for FNOP is unnecessary. They can wait for as long as they want.
Yeah, it's definitely full
I don't think Matilda the date banned.
to
Yeah,
Fnatic Onyx PH right now. And look at them waiting. They know BTK is going to come.
I still believe in the Bruno,
The
though.
rest of the team are like, we're not
Bruno's
even rushing this.
okay.
We know you guys are going to come to us right now. Shark's going to look for it. Mobazane and team are going to look for it. And Fnatic Onyx have the trap ready.
The bottom wave is pushing it in favor of Fnatic Onyx as well, so eventually
Ooh.
BTK will have to deal with that wave.
Wait, chicken.
Concealed
Oh my god,
play.
chicken is no figure.
Brusco looking for a target here. BTK maybe a little too grouped up, concealed from BTK as well, but Super Friends able to expose.
Damn, he caught him out.
Bring back Shark. Out comes the Earth Shatter. Shark down to about half health. As Kelra
That's a feel load, feel load, feel load, feel load.
At the Lord, waiting for BTK to do something about it.
This is Lord for FNOP. Nothing that BTK can do. The best course of action is to try and defend against this siege. At least keep
Layla?
end of it.
Ah,
It is
fuck.
a massive ask right now for BTK.
BOD for Kelra.
And the thing is, like I said, I get why Layla works here, though. I get it. Get it.
Damage.
Even more damage.
I get why she
We don't
works.
need a rose gold.
No.
We don't need anything crazy like a defensive item. No immortality. You'll never get to me.
You never get to Kelra. You have to get through.
Ah, that tilted me. That tilted me.
Becomes a point of consideration.
That tilted me a little bit.
I think I've seen Kelra the entire game.
I saw the play they're trying to make.
BTK now on the defensive as Fnatic Onyx break through the front walls. The Kings looking to survive out this game. We're 16 minutes.
Nah.
Brusco looks for the engage.
This looks pretty over, bro.
Just so much at such a long range right now.
And respect Zia's damage as well. So they did accomplish what I hope they could, which is keep at least one inhibitor alive. They lost the bottom one because King Kong was escorting that wave, but if they can clear out this wave, I think BTK will have a chance.
I thought that was Kelra, but it wasn't. He
my
back. That's the
God.
flicker of the game and a lot of damage on him.
Kelra,
He comes out
holy
with
shit.
Fly Chicken in trouble. Forced to go back. Super
Oh my
as well.
God, bro.
Able to get the hit. Will it be enough to turn the tables, though? Kirk now forced to back off all in.
Wow.
Fnatic Onyx don't care if we lose one. We got all your
Fucking
towers.
Kelra is so good. It's
the
crazy.
golden reaction. You don't even see it. If you blink it, you miss it. They do.
Wow.
But the payoff was more than worth it. All three inhibitors down. BTK put on the back foot. I'm looking at the winner prediction. It's just 8% for BTK.
Nice, nice. They get mid, they get mid.
Map advantage as they can. King Kong though, watch out for this man. He's coming in of an off angle.
BTK able to claim some ground there. They use the conceal just to get
Hey, all it
back
takes
on the
is
map,
one
take a
team.
tower.
One
You know, if they
team.
were able to take that top inhibitor, at least the Lord would have been on bottom side and their long lane wouldn't have been extremely pressured. But now with no inhibitors, it is trouble. And look at King Kong's positioning right now.
Yeah, King Kong can do whatever he wants. Like BTK, you gotta recall right now to deal with that wave. King Kong is still staying. There's a good chance that it becomes the undoing of BTK, of course.
Yeah, you know what would be goated though?
Right now,
If they pick up the joy.
force a
If they pick up the joy, that might be
they can do
the
whatever they
win
want.
part
Bruce
right
can
now.
park himself topside.
Picking off the
King Kong
joy.
can wait near the
Not
ward.
even.
The war is their oyster.
Yeah, they just, I mean, at this point,
But the question is,
hope
can they
is
even
that
do that?
Hail Mary
Can
play,
they
right?
even do that?
They need a crazy final
Look
slash.
at
They
it.
need a crazy AOG. But Fnatic Onyx OP is OP. No, they don't make many mistakes, man. They're not going to leave many.
You can carry, I hope.
You got to meet them head on, and that's going to be tough for BTK.
Even for teams that has drawn blood from SNOP, I'm thinking of a good example.
They don't know how to play Joy.
Aurora is probably my closest one.
I mean, yeah,
Even
they
that
didn't play
wasn't
Joy,
easy, right?
but
Aurora was taking the
Hisuyu's doing really good.
for not
Hisuyu's doing
winning
really
that
good.
PH finals. BTK, they have been trying.
They had
to
such a good early game
round.
this game. Such a good
This
early.
dance can go on forever, and it will never benefit BTK.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, right? It is at 18.5 minutes. Gold is getting to that, you know, peak point where items will start maxing out. They'll start getting to the juggling phase.
Yep.
But it needs to come a little bit sooner for BTK because
Pop off.
Fnatic Onyx, they can just play with this Lord. They can hang out that long lane on top.
Oh,
It's going to push, but BTK might have to force the issue. And this is a concealed play to maybe try to do it. They find no one, though.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to the 50-50 retry at this point.
FNLP are gonna look for a fight.
It's not gonna be
Just saw
50-50.
Zia on the map. They're gonna look for the
Onyx
Lord,
not gonna.
but
They're
they're
not
gonna
actually
retake.
gonna commit to
It's
Lord.
just that Hail Mary attempt. Both marksmen have sold their boots.
Ooh, good poke, good poke.
GDS for Kelra, so once he drops that big laser,
Good poke,
he's
good
gonna
poke,
run
good poke, good
straight
poke.
at BTK.
And they got to go to top side. Zia going to try to clear wave. And at this point, Fnatic Onyx going to start rushing this Lord. You can see King Kong. You can see Kelra. Shark hiding out in the tri-bush. Mobazane there as well. Zia might be too late to this party, though.
He has to somehow walk out forward. That top wave will hold just for a while. And King Kong, he's just baiting Mobazane, getting teased. Here we go.
Earth Shatter does connect onto Mobazane. Mobazane a little bit of trouble trying to dash through.
Lord?
Look for
Oh my god. Zane actually got it.
But it may be there undoing.
Oh wait.
Fnatic Onyx.
Oh wait,
now
that's not
on the
good.
prowl. They
That's
know what they
actually not
got to
good.
do. We got to clear these three. The big
Oh
flicker.
no, they're both
Brusco
dead.
doing the damage.
They're
The
both
frigid
fucking
Glacier
dead.
trying to defend, but
Nah,
by
GG.
Shark. Zia will be
Alright,
next.
GG.
And Fnatic Onyx Philippines take
I mean, that's fine.
game
That's fine, that's fine. Game two, game
#1.
two, game two, game two.
And that is how you start off the advancement series.
That's okay, that's
between
okay.
BTK and Fnatic Onyx Philippines. Was it a
You know,
masterclass? Sure.
it was a dude. I'm telling you, bro, it was really close. That early game was so good. It was so good.
Unfortunately, macro-wise, it was just not in their favor. Kelra ended the game on Layla with 5-0-4. Probably only using Flicker once in an entire 20-minute stretch. And even Super Friends with that flank angle to Sin was the nail in the coffin. But this could be a prelude to what's to come, Trex. We might get more than just 2 games. But for now,
Damn.
get back to all our panelists.
That's
See what they
fucked.
think about the Super Family against the Bloodthirsty Kings.
Well, it was her all along. The question kept popping up all throughout M6. Who can
Well,
stop this Bruno?
I mean,
He wasn't
guess
completely immortal, but it looks like that was it. It was the Layla.
that you know,
Solving
like I
the
said, I
problem.
still
And
think
that's
BTK can win.
taking the
I
very
still think
first game
so.
against BTK.
I still think so.
I don't know. Again,
Especially after last game. Bro, that last game, they did so well. They actually did so good that last game, bro.
But at the very least, you can see that Fnatic is putting BTK into that chokehold, despite the fact that BTK was actually managing the early to mid very, very well.
Not only that, but Kelra went just total
But
glass cannon build. Like
I guess
didn't have
the
one
main
defensive
problem
item
that game
at that point, and I think part of it
was
too is just he
Bruno
knew
kept
that
We are down.
Kelra. And
he kept getting pushed out of lane, unfortunately, by the Khalid.
Shoulder for Brusco. Already taking a lot of damage.
Sliver of health. It would kind of feels bad. BTK felt like they could have.
Flicker, the sands.
Like, there were so many times where Bruno kept getting fucked by the Khalid. It wasn't his fault, though.
Good understanding. Fight Chicken might be ganked out bot, but they jump on him.
White Chicken low, trying to maybe get away, gets the final.
This was also really good, by the way.
King Kong, a nice trade.
Look at top, look at top. We tried trading with the Layla. It was going really well, but
Zia able to
the
flicker, the
Khalid came in.
sandstorm, the kill. Zia goes down. It's a bloodbath right now.
That was the one.
Nil.
Zia would have hit 1,000,000% for sure.
Because King Kong went down to try and take
The EXP, but
There's just so many times where Khalid goes and presses the Bruno out of the lane.
all 5.
Because they won that turtle too, right?
Tower as soon as possible.
They won that turtle as well.
Behind and kills the
For a little bit, look.
has not escaped them. Even with losing 2 turtles, Fnatic Onyx is still so much.
The thing
in
is,
this game.
Dia knows he's there.
At one point,
And he's
before
not
the
going to be
second
stupid and just, obviously stay there and die.
King Kong not only caught up, but exceeded that, right? King Kong is now ahead in XP because he did take a bottom wave after 5. But Chicken
King Kong has just been getting
Once again,
farm on his own jungle plus the EXP lane, which has been helping him out a bunch. And now BTK is starting to take a
Damn.
send the rest of their team up top and have Mobazane farm that EXP lane.
Zia need on Moskov.
Finally getting the first tower of this match.
the only difference is that
They did good. He
FNOP
did.
moved faster than
Yeah.
BTK. With Khalid, with Joy, it's so hard for BTK to keep up. They are
Damn.
doing their best, but sometimes you have to spend an
The
ability
top into
to
the
losing
top
that
didn't have much
first
impact that game.
freeze
True.
of Kelra to now farm everywhere else across
Bro,
the map. And Zia, he's
I
been
think Sharks
some
need to
time-
deal with Zia more often that game.
Kirk gonna show up as well, gets a flicker in,
Oh.
looking for the Earth Shatter. Mobazane able to side
because
too much damage. They like to find beats.
Obviously,
Mobazane
Zia
tries to
can
get the
do shit
outplay, but
if
he
he's
falls.
1v2.
He goes
So it's like,
down, and King Kong reigns supreme.
So close. Went into the immortal form for the crowd control immunity. He just
I mean,
needed
to be
one
fair,
more
it's like
shot
Zia,
to help him out. But
Layla got a few lane out game.
Not really falling
Khalid
behind
just babysat
on
her.
the board.
Layla
Mobile
was
still
farming
dead
the
for
gold,
5
the
seconds.
the, the gold
FNOP though, they're gonna focus
like,
on taking away the jungle, so King
hours.
Kong will just tax that purple buff.
Yeah,
Once Layla got Malefic gun, that's when it was actually over.
From BTK, another flicker final slash to try and catch Super Prince, but this time saved by
We've
Crow.
lost from last
If not,
NCT.
they
Yep.
might just end up losing that Zusin once again. BTK, sure, all 3 turtles going their way, but still FNOP not really falling behind. King Kong just hit.
Bro, hear me? Gatot is a no.
And Kelra is just untouched.
We are down the wire right now. A lot of
Oh my
damage from
god.
Kelra. Forced to back off. White Chicken trying to get involved as
That's a
well.
lot of fucking
Showing
death,
up to the
actually.
party. Brusco.
By the way, this play from Kara at top,
Again.
yo, that shit was fucking crazy, by the way.
Onto the base.
Onyx Philippines
Throughout the whole early game, it was just kind of, they rubber band.
the better opportunity. Thursday King Kong.
I kind of want to find it.
Time with
Look at this play. Hold on.
He is unnecessary.
Hapel. Fnatic.
Keep at least one inhibitor alive.
Bro, look at this play from Kara. Look at Kara. Look at Kara. Nobody used flickers yet. Nobody used flickers yet. Bro. Bro. That's why you guys heard me going insane. Like, I was like, wow. Like, that is crazy.
Ooh, I thought that was Kelra.
That's what I hope they could, which is keep at least one inhibitor alive. They lost the bottom one because King Kong was escorting that way. But if they can...
Look at this swipe. Look at this swipe. Look at this swipe. You see this shit? Arlot flickered. Layla hasn't flickered. Look at that. Look at that.
I think BTK
Crazy.
I thought that was Kelra, but it wasn't. He flicked back. That
Crazy.
was the first flicker of the game, and a lot of damage.
Actually crazy.
LG comes out, but it's defensive. White Chicken in trouble. Forced to go back. Prince-Low as well. Zia able to get the hit. Will it be enough to turn the tables, though?
Really good play from Chicken.
Forced to back off. All inhibitors have dropped. Fnatic on it. Don't care if we lose one. We got all your...
But simply having that hero, having that utility to initiate.
What is his gold standard? His
with a flicker sometimes.
Yeah.
Enough pressure on BTK. Even the
Epic rank
of them,
coaches in
where they
the
had
chat.
to react to all of this initiation threat that came out from FNOP, where again, Calro was just smooth sailing. He had.
Oh, by the way, should I play one, bro? Should I play, bro?
He didn't have to worry about anything, and on top of that, he didn't have to build anything defensively. He was just
relying on
his team, obviously, that comes with that whole bond of the super family.
Yes,
that
no.
talk about, but also just the confidence that he has himself as Calra.
Predict that's why Layla was there. Where's gold standard? That bitch.
For a while it was GLE. Well, now it's Oogle.
5 flicker first if I miss.
You mentioned
Yeah,
Edith.
yeah,
I can whip up the stats up until
no, he ulted and then flickered.
Philippines season 14. Kirk was
He ulted and then flickered, bro. I just showed you.
That is only 3 losses.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Edith.
Honestly, I gotta give it to Kirk. Like micro
No.
mechanic wise, there was a very
Guys, the next game won't start for like
way that
few
BTK
minutes.
was playing, right? Take away your front lines, then it'll be a lot easier to get the Kelra later in the game until he hits like 3 or 4 items.
The reason why we
That's what
called
we're worried
gold
about,
standard.
right? When you look at the
It was
stats,
outstanding. It was really
he's
good. It was really good.
much damage. He is eating so much dirt at the beginning of that game, especially when Fly Chicken understands, hey, you're building Thunderbelt first.
The top pick another big mistake.
Tanky, and if we are able to get your
Are you dumb?
out,
Chicken
that's when
ulted
we can
first. He did.
commit Shark
I just showed
moving
you guys.
forward rather than using the Geo way defensively.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more.
I want to play Brawl, but I
again,
don't
what
want to
BTK
miss the
were
draft
doing
phase
at
at
the end
all.
of the game. What I can tell though from BTK is it looks like they've telegraphed.
I don't want to miss the draft phase at all.
Aggressive tendencies of Fnatic Onyx Philippines, wherein if Kirk is late, he's gonna go flicker forward.
I think BTK will go through the knockout stage if it's good. I think so. I think they will pass.
Deal with that. Fly Chicken coming in from the flank to try
Sure.
and find Super Friends. They respected what Fnatic Onyx Philippines did in the team fights. But I will pose now a potential hot topic.
He baited Arla
Table.
ult because his team UCC right after.
They didn't take care of the map enough.
Bunch of
I
old
think in a
people
way
fighting.
They did for a while,
What?
but then it just kind of slipped out of their hands as the game went on, and you saw that because they had the turtles.
MVP
all
Layla.
locked
What
in,
the
but then
fuck we're looking at,
eventually
bro?
This guy right here, the MVP Kelra, really playing a part of
Yeah,
where we
BTK has
saw
done the
this
best
win,
compared
those
to all
turtles
teams
were
that have gone
focused
through
on,
this
or those
tournament.
skirmishes,
True, true.
Kelro was just off on his own. He was
But
doing his thing, knocking down turrets, getting that extra gold, which allowed him to get to a point where he just was
like the stream
this
guys, it helps
devastating
Carlos.
amount of
Yup,
damage that
like the
was
stream,
able
like
to
the
be
stream.
utilized by FNOP.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that Kelra is going to be the main win condition for the team. What really bugs me is
Take
how
us to the
greedy,
plays
because
more.
at any point, if he got CC'd
I
at
mean,
least once, this
there
place
were a
style
lot
and
of good
position,
plays and there were a lot of
basically
bad
done
plays,
for.
right? Like if you look at the first turtle,
Coins for the have to acknowledge
Chicken was the reason they won the first turtle,
Goes
and it
into
was
that roaming
actually like perfect.
far. And
This right.
Let me show you guys this shit because I also called it out, but I didn't tell
We
you
can
guys
just
like
never
how it happened.
on how this is gonna.
29th of December,
But he goes down.
King Kong was
So
Got level 4. He wanted.
right here, chicken. So chicken. He stalled the wave, right? Meaning that, Kirk's wave is all the way up to his tower. So he clears it pretty fast, right?
To fight, he got in
Wow,
Mobazane's
Kirk is
face, and we could tell both
meaning he's in
teams knew what
one
the
lane.
plan was.
To
Let's
rotate
go for the
faster.
gold lane. Let's try to get him online first.
As he's rotating faster, he's probably telling his team like, "Let's look for a play." Right? I have rotation. I have prio.
Both teams, nobody went down.
See Zuzin out of position right here. Does a quick flicker swipe.
talking about level 4. Mobile Zane's gonna
It was perfect too because Shark was starting up his taunt as well, and Zane also started up his third skill because they communicated it for sure.
arrive
Swipe
first.
done. First skill on Zane.
Chicken
Taunt on the top.
Chicken, able to
Like
get the final
instantly
pass. Super
dead.
Prince goes
Instantly
down.
dead.
Turtle now still up. King Kong trying to get involved as well. Down comes the Frigid Glacier to freeze. Locks on
The third skill retro with Suyu as well. Perfect.
King Kong getting low as well. Mobazane pushing him
That was
back. King Kong
kind of unlucky for
on the
Zane.
AOG.
He was like
Whips to
one
the
auto
side.
attack away.
BTK come out on top in the first turtle fight.
and FNOP not getting the objective, but were able to cut their losses. Both Brusco and Brusco got out with a sliver of health.
That was a really good combo sync, by the way.
More, but
For
still,
Turtle.
this is a good start. Great understanding on how to take these fights. If we take out Super Fritz, then Shark is unlocked, right? No one to lift him up.
Oh, Bruce
Also really good right here. Nice poke.
Again, maybe walking into the wrong bush. Forced to back off and
That one could use it. They both were so disciplined.
Before they were being a
Well,
bit more
but Layla
lax, and it seems even now they're
though.
letting themselves fall
Joey can never win Retro versus
back,
Suyu.
but we're starting to see
That
that
is true.
confidence build.
I do love
Well,
this. Very good discipline.
yeah,
We
I
even talk
agree.
about the fried chicken's special Arlen
But
pick, right?
you
It's
can't
great
just
setup, kind
say
of how they won
Zane
against
with Retro because of that,
against
though.
S2G. So BTK,
I mean, Zane
good
has a really good
understanding.
retro
Fried
as
Chicken
well.
might be ganked out bot,
Sure, his hero is way better as
Oh,
objective,
Fried
but
chicken low, trying to maybe get
it's
away.
a lot more
Gets the
easier
final
said
get
than
under the
done at the end of the day.
Gets the kill out of King Kong. A nice trade.
That was also really good from Chicken.
BTK.
Let's look at the next turtle, though. Let's look at the next turtle.
Finally,
The
damage. Fried chicken gonna get involved.
reason why this worked so well
They want to
for
make sure they're
BTK
ready for this next turtle.
Eventually,
is
BTK
probably
had to
because
start thinking
Khalid
about how to
kind
get
of
the
wanted
lead
to
up
like
right now,
force a
turtle
fight.
Hoon taking a little bit of damage. Fried chicken.
I don't know
getting
what this
involved.
was. I'm actually curious. I don't know what this was. I don't know what he was really trying to do here. Like I know he wanted to poke or whatever, but it's a little bit risky on Khalid, no?
Damage on Brusco. Brusco goes down. Mobazane able to get.
Also, that was also a little bit weird. The flicker on the award with passive.
Kill Kirk in the backside with the Earth Shatter. Hoon might just be in trouble, but he still doesn't go down with just a pixel of health. He finally falls back, gets the thing, but Mobazane does get the kill onto Kirk. It's 2 down. For the
Pretty
side
healthy,
of
pretty healthy.
Fnatic Onyx PA.
game phase, but at the end of the day,
Again,
Fnatic on Philippines.
like all the turtle fights went so
They
well.
can clear that
The
tower
main
as soon as
issue was
possible.
just
You
the
can start
Khalid,
getting
bro.
Zia involved into these
It's Khalid.
fights as well.
Khalid.
But King Kong doesn't let anything slow him down, man. He is all over the map. The confidence
He completely
of Fnatic Onyx,
ignores
even
mid lane
with
and
being
just
behind
top.
in kills, the goal.
The reason why Khalid's able to do that though is because Joy is the one clearing XP lane while Kirk is babysitting mid lane. It's actually it's so beautiful from Fnatic Onyx though. I'm not gonna lie. They send the Joy bot side to get gold, XP, right? Let her farm. She's an assassin. While Kirk is mid lane being a support to Zuzin, while Kirk is able to help Layla against Bruno.
Deficit has not escaped them. Even with losing 2 turtles, Fnatic Onyx is still so much in this game.
Absolutely. At one point before the second turtle, Mobazane was ahead in experience. King Kong not only caught up, but exceeded that, right? King Kong is now
And then
ahead.
obviously, if Khalid's gonna go top, Bruno's be pushed out like the majority of the game.
In XP because he did take a bottom wave after 5 minutes, so the penalty on the jungler, a restriction.
On to Kirk there. Frigid Glacier does come down, does not connect onto anybody. And I love what you said.
Again, they just go straight top
all
side.
4 members up to the top side of the
Zero
map.
fucks. They
And
just
King
go
Kong
top.
has just been getting free farm on his own jungle plus the EXP lane, which has been held
Bullies
down.
of Bruno.
BTK are starting to take a
Says
big hit at
hi.
that.
Dips.
Send the rest of their team up
Then
top
gets tower.
and have
Then
Mobazane
gets gold
farm
crab.
that
Then gets
EXP
fed.
lane as well. Kelra finally getting the first tower of this match.
The only difference is that FNOP moves
Sheesh.
faster than
Yeah.
BTK.
Sheesh.
With Joy, it's so hard for
Regardless,
BTK to
though,
keep
it
up.
was
They are trying their
still
best,
really
but
good.
sometimes you have an ability or two.
Get it together.
Losing that top tier 1 frees up Kelra to now farm everywhere else across the map, and Zia, he's having a rough time.
And Mobazane might be in a bad spot. Kirk gonna show up as well. Gets a flicker in. Looking for the Earth Shatter. Mobazane able to sidestep, but it's too much damage. They like to find
Damn, Suyu is
Mobazane
tanky as
tries to
hell.
get the
What the
outplay,
hell?
but he falls. He goes down, and King Kong reigns supreme.
So
Suyu is
when he
tanky as hell.
For the crowd control immunity, he just needed one more turret shot to help him out. But still, BTK not really falling behind. Third turtle.
Literally, that shark can't even win on Layla.
FNOP,
Not
though, they're gonna
really, though.
focus on taking
I mean,
away
Shark
the
did what he
jungle, so
could.
King Kong
He
will
can't just go on
test that
Layla.
purple
He
buff.
can't
We
just
got
go on
tower
Layla.
for tower in the top
Just
side
die.
now. Zia finally going to be able to get involved in
You
this.
act like Layla's gonna
0-1
flicker.
in 1, but Kelra hasn't taken a single death. He hasn't even stepped a foot into any of these big
Mobazane's weak on
fights.
Assassin, real talk.
Time
Good
farming because
though.
that's
What?
what you would do on the
The top
Layla.
useless pick
You look at the
plus you
position
don't have
of
high fan
FNOP
lane, they can
where
pick Layla and
Lux
fuck your
is
team.
mid-side.
Not really. I think they picked Layla mostly because of the
Again,
Bruno.
push and pull from
I'm
both
almost
teams.
certain that's why.
FNOP definitely have a better position, starting to threaten Mobazane as well.
Rome
They
got
don't
top was a
want to
problem.
be in range of that lantern.
Yeah.
I mean,
Super Prince,
the
yeah, this
top
is
was
why
the reason
it's
they
playing
were able to
so
like
much.
poke a
But
lot.
Super Prince also has to
You
be
guys,
careful. If you
I don't
step
think you
just
guys
a little
watch.
too far on that top side, you are alone. In comes the big sandstorm, trying to get the flicker on him. Mobazane, Brusco goes down. Zia able to get the kill. BTK.
They might just end up 8.5 minutes.
Mobazane snipes him
Trust me,
out.
they wouldn't be able to do that good with one of their
3-1
players
right
playing bad.
now.
Shark is
Finally
broken.
trying to break that 1K gold lead.
And ended up trading a purple buff once more. King Kong, every single time when he sees Mobazane on the map, he's going to start taxing his jungle. So second purple buff that Mobazane will not be able to claim. And you can see the XP lead starting to build. King Kong 1 level ahead of Mobazane. With 50 seconds to the next court, BTK got to start thinking about when this game goes late, how do we deal with King Kong? But most importantly, how do we get to Kelra on this lane?
I think Shark should pick up
is going to eventually be
Rome
an
and then
item
one.
choice, and he's going to max out his range at level 12.
I mean, we don't see the Layla very often.
Carlos, around 850. Explain why Zoo didn't ult. 850.
Did we just down a few times? Does lock on a fried chicken. Nice final
Oh, she
slash.
couldn't.
Super Prince in
couldn't.
trouble. Super
Actually?
Prince low. Fried
Oh,
chicken.
she had no
able to
ult.
get the Zill,
Had no
no.
ult, bro.
Mobazane snipes
She
him
had no
out.
ult.
That puts Mobazane at 3-1 and 2 right
She had
now.
flicker.
Finally trying to break that 1K gold lead.
And ended up trading a purple buff.
It was honestly good for BTK. It was.
Every single time when he
Now that BTK doesn't have that much of an
start
experience against this good
taxing
team,
his
Fnatic won't
jungle.
even
So
dare to pick
second
Layla against
purple
top
buff that
PH
Mobazane
teams.
will not be able to claim, and you can see the XP lead start
Guys, Fnatic did not pick Layla to disrespect. They literally picked Layla for the lane. I'm not even kidding. What I'm guessing is obviously I'm not in Fnatic's brain, but from the looks of it,
build. King Kong
Layla
1
does
level
pretty
ahead of
well into
Mobazane.
Bruno on lane.
With 50 seconds
Top
to
of
the
that,
next court,
Layla has higher
BTK
DPS than
gotta
Bruno
start
late game as
thinking
well.
about when this game
Layla
goes
is like
late,
the
how do
only
we get King
marksman that
Kong?
has
But
better
most
DPS
importantly,
than Bruno
how
late
do
game.
we get to Kelra on this Layla? Because Malefic Gun is going to eventually be an item
Like
choice,
Layla
and
is the
he's
best
going to
marksman late
max out
game.
his range at level 12.
Layla
I
just
mean, we
sucks.
don't see the Layla
Pretty
very
much.
often. We just got the Berserker's Fury locked in. At what
I think
point
BTK got
does
Ajat
it
and Layla
become
got.
a major stress
I
point?
mean,
Wait a second, final
surely
slash
it doesn't
does
help that
lock
Layla
on.
got free farm though.
BTK, though, just test the
Surely.
waters. But what point will Kelra really be the ultimate threat here?
Level 12 plus Malefic Gun. Level 12 onwards, right? Because you max out your ultimate level.
Like
so
in the stream
max
for W
range
Sherman
is
taking me
for
to Pro
not just his
Thoughts.
abilities, but your
Chief.
attack rate, and then the Malefic Gun adds on another 10
Layla was a game changer.
to outrange not just Bruno, but
I mean, like I said,
everyone else.
Layla just had a free farm.
And I think, you know, speaking of personality, coming in with so many.
But you know what
teams and
though?
all
Fuck
wanting
game
to play
one.
against
None of that matters,
BTK
bro. Game two,
specifically,
game two, game
it makes
two,
sense.
game two.
Mobazane is quite the personality in and
Game two, game two,
outside
game
of
two.
the game. Quite a joy to be around, honestly.
To say the guy, you know, is known all around,
Game
not
two,
just
game
obviously
two,
in NA.
game
And
two.
you know, for the
Start,
most part, a lot of people want to play
start.
against him just because, again, he is very vocal.
Tanguinamo.
Very vocal with his confidence in his playstyle and even his teams. Like whatever team obviously he's playing for, they come to win, and so far they have. But now with this series, they have some
Now
adjustments
look,
to
they
make.
picked later
So
you
now
know.
let's hear from BTK. We got a moment to chat with them heading
Of course, they
into
didn't
this
want to
series
disrespect.
against
That's a
Fnatic
fact. They
Onyx
know higher
Philippines.
fan or league they can
Taking
pick.
is Mobazane and Hoon.
No,
And
but
asked about
they're
being
just not gonna pick
just
Twitter just because of that reason. That's
team.
good.
Zane thinks without a coach, they
That's
all
like
put in the
picking-
work together behind the scenes.
Like
and
picking
they're
Leslie because the
constantly
enemy has no
discussing and
assassin.
trust each
It
other
doesn't make
to
sense.
make the right choice. While Hoon thinks it might be more beneficial to have a coach for BO3
fuck.
as they can devote all their
I bet
time
I'm
to
done.
strategizing and preparing for the next draft. I think it'll be good if we could set it as sort of like a. Let's look at it from both angles. Starting with you first, Gideon.
Let's look at the
With
competition
Mobazane's
based
statement
of
that he
on-
thinks that even without a coach, even heading into the BO3.
Oh, Poke and Davin. Oh.
I think, honestly, there is merit in both of their statements, and technically both are not wrong. I think
Yeah,
that, you know,
but
from
we still win.
Mobazane's perspective,
we
based
can.
on his
I think
quote,
so.
there is a bonding
That first game was
experience
really
when
good.
you are with
They
your
just need
team
to. They
breaking
just
down
need
these
to.
games,
They
understanding
just
what is the
need
next
to help
step,
Zia.
and really
I really feel like they need to help
discussing
Zia more
mistakes that
often.
could have been done better. It brings
Because
them
Zia was
together, which is
1v2 and
probably
then
how
a
the
little
Sugar
bit
family
too
also
often.
does it too.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I'm more on Hoon's.
But again,
side
though,
here,
it wasn't really much Shark's fault because
I
Kirk was
believe,
mid
like,
lane
even at the
helping
highest level,
Zuzan,
whether
right?
it's, you know,
While Joe's playing
esports,
his lane.
traditional sports, you always have
Chicken is matching the Joy.
figure on a
Wow.
team or working
If
with the
Shark were
athletes,
to
and
leave
part of it
mid
obviously
or
is,
top to
yeah,
help
that's the
Shark,
thing. They're so
it would be a
locked into the
2v1 for
game. They're
Hoon.
so focused
It
on
would
the
just be a
game.
bad trades all
Sometimes,
around, pretty much.
or more often than not, it's actually really beneficial to have someone outside of that to refocus, re-strategize with you, and
When you want a game.
lead the players. Like you can
The interval
still go
between
ahead and
games are getting
obviously
crazy.
trust yourselves and do some of the drafting within the team and everything, but just having that figure
They
on
writing
your
a new
side
script. What?
in high pressure moments is really
For the second game?
beneficial across the board. You know, whether we're talking
It should be
again,
soon.
esports,
I hope.
traditional sports, it's all part
Oh.
of the plan. And I think that would really help them, but so far for this tournament,
Why they
been
keep
fantastic
showing the past
just without
games?
a coach
I
so
don't
far.
give a fuck
think
about
the real
BTK's
argument
last
here is
game,
whether
their
or not
honest
you're
last games. Just
sacrificing,
show me
you know,
now.
everybody being on the same wavelength for the mental stress.
Yeah.
You know, that's what the coach brings. He's able to kind of, you know, I mean, obviously, if the coach is able to kind of.
If BTK wins game 2 and 3, I'll shave my. Okay.
But right now we see Fnatic Onyx Philippines.
Ready for
a
Watchparty?
team with a decorated coach from the
BTK
Philippines.
shall win, let's not lose hope.
Two of them.
Agreed.
We're familiar with Coach, why not? But the other man standing with a
Agreed.
headset is a man we dubbed as half man, half amazing, Yelly Hayes, former champion.
Whoa, Yelly Hayes.
Gold medalist.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And now running as well to becoming a world champion potentially.
BTK played better than War against Fnatic Onyx.
Also has M2 World Championship experience
True,
alongside,
true.
well, his fellow coaching staff member right now in Yelly Hayes as well. So it's interesting that even with the
Locked in.
Hoon statement, we see it in the dichotomy between these two teams. We see BTK coachless, of course, and then
BTK the reverse sweep guts.
power of friendship and the
I think
bros bring it all
Tower
together.
picked so bad
Part
against.
of the reason why I think so many people enjoy watching BTK.
Actually, it worked pretty well. It worked pretty well to
Bloodthirsty
start.
King games in general, because it's almost always in a way it's
Don't
like
give
a
Tower
David
the
Goliath
build,
matchup.
right?
You know, it is this kind of. I know people have
I think
been
BTK's
calling
freshman,
them
bro.
underdog for a while, but
Oh,
they're just this
Zuzin's
team
banned.
that
Zuzin's
serves
banned.
a
I don't know by
certain
who,
purpose
but
and is
Zuzin's banned.
reflective of their storyline itself, and people love
Oh,
to see
by
that story
Onyx.
here against teams like
What the
FNL.
fuck? The entire
So as we head into the draft, we've already gone past the ban.
Cow?
It's BTK
Oh.
taking away the Cho of Brusco.
Chow?
This is interesting. Now, it could be from BTK's specific.
Oh my
position,
God.
lost to the Layla before they
No.
pick up Bruno for themselves on that red side. It might just be a honey trap now for whoever shows these first.
Shit.
And it goes the same way for both like Suyo into the Alpha. There's so many ways that this could go wrong.
It is what it is.
Gideon, I thought it was Dodak, as you mentioned, but no. The last
Bro, there's one game when we qualify.
time Layla was
He's
picked
won the
in
series,
M
bro.
Series history.
We need to win
You're
this
wrong about that. I could be thinking about Layla at that point. I honestly thought it was shown prior
Chicken
to
chow.
this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
I was
maybe,
kind of surprised
maybe.
because just in my history, even before I was involved in the casting, I don't remember ever seeing a Layla, but it's great to see. Again, I'm
After
always
Flight Chow.
for those heroes coming through, and you can see this. Here's a hero that is familiar. It's Mobile Friend.
Yep, and
Everyone, I'm
of
out,
course, one of
y'all.
the main conditions with the Fredrin is make sure you package
Suyu
with something
Louis.
like a Bruno. The Suyo
Bruno, Fred.
experiment, or
I like
well,
this draft.
you
I
know, it
like
would
this
be
draft.
unfair to call
I
it
like
an
this draft.
experiment. The Suyo didn't work out the way it wanted to, but now
I like
Fnatic
this
on
draft a lot.
Philippines
I
get
like it. I like it.
3 comfort picks.
No joke.
Interesting.
Phew.
I like
So-
Power picks.
Yeah, power picks. So this is, of course, King Kong Suyo, which has been fantastic in M6.
Are you on 1,000
Super
pixels? I
Francis
am.
Lo Yi, which was already lauded
Yep.
by his
I am,
fellow
I am.
players here in M6. And if this is going into the hands of Kirk, it's an old favorite of his, the R-Lot. Before the Edith, it was his R-Lot that was popping off in the Philippines.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, I mean, just look back in the
Okay, no
previous Swiss
joke.
stage
I like
round,
this
right?
draft from
BTK
BTK.
have pulled a
I like it.
composition
I
very
like it.
similar to this,
It's actually
utilizing
pretty
the drill, utilizing people who have CC, and then you put fried chicken on
That Vexana.
Arlet so that you can get those
Makes
pops
sense,
again and
actually.
again and again, having an overwhelming amount of damage in the early game that you don't really expect.
Final boss is here.
I feel like the R-Lot
Detective
matchup
Fred.
will be fantastic, especially up against how we've seen BTK play
Para
so far
Bea
in the
incoming.
M6 World Championship. At some point, they will just gather together as 4 as 5.
Shark Chow.
But there are a couple of concerns
No, to
here.
pick Layla
I'm
again?
interested to see
Probably
if
not.
BTK
Probably not.
is going to respect maybe that Layla once
Probably
more,
not.
or when you're looking at Fnop's first 3, is that good
Not
enough
with
to
this
be able to
chef. Not
heal
with
for
the
her?
chef.
You know, part of this, not only the whole Layla question here now, but it's also the Lui Yi, the signature, the beast
Boon
of a
Farsa.
mage player that is across there, and that's Super Friends.
And they chip.
Part of this, whether it's Super Friends or not, just this hero alone,
Louis might not be that
it's
bad.
enough
The double
guessing game
TP.
for teams that are playing against it. You know, you have to go and play
It might not be
against
that bad.
versions, and
I didn't have
teams
any-
like Fnatic on Philippines, they played a little bit even differently than what you would expect when you have that
Who in a war
ability to
war
traverse
again?
around the
We
map
have
that
a
way.
team.
Honestly,
pick
these
Louis, bro.
bans coming out from
Wait, no, I'm
Why
tripping, I'm
Not
tripping, I'm
are
tripping, I'm tripping, I'm
actually
tripping.
genius. Getting rid of the Vexana is already a really good way to stop the as a means to disengage is great, but also considering the Guinevere thinking that
Give Shark
this
Kufa.
Chow easily can
Bro,
be a fight
Kufa. What the hell?
for Fire Chicken now that
Yes.
we've stolen
On
away
Ben.
Arlet.
I wonder if Fnatic on the Philippines are going to show up anything new here, or because they know now they're probably going to be playing into the Aurora of Hoon, maybe even potentially a Valentina.
Wow.
Rizla.
Throwback.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Turisla in a long time.
Great initiations.
I have not
set
seen
of
a
Phenops.
Turisla in a very long time.
This is a little tough, right? Because now Arlet is going to go most likely, I would assume, into that support.
It's actually kind of surprising.
And now BTK has a number of options because they have to show their
What are they
composition
gonna pick?
fully, and that means that Fnop can actually respond accordingly at the
I think
end.
Aurora.
This is actually a throwback to Fnatic Onyx Philippines Season 13 when their roamer was a player that went by the name of Escalade.
Oh, Val.
Is a Arlot Loyi combo, expect devastating.
Chip got high
defense.
CD.
Well, of course, Hoon will end up with a Valentina and...
It was not me on Turisla.
Yeah, the glue pick's great. The Valentina pick as well, because you do have a couple options now that you can actually take here. That could work in favor of BTK, but it can also backfire. Like that's the problem with the ultimates available to them. And that last pick locked in here, of course, that Beatrice.
Wait, he did pick Bea.
So
Oh.
still range, obviously an option, but this is a whole lot of comfort.
Damn, Shark on a...
signature
Oh,
right now.
It really is. It's
sheesh.
good big combos. I mean, this has been a beautiful draft.
All right, let's go on over to Trex and Husky to call the action.
Thank you very much to the panel.
Alright,
It's
game
just
two,
one
game two,
more.
game two.
Essentially our final game in this best of 3 between Fnatic on the Philippines and Bloodthirsty Kings. We got Kirk getting his hands on that meat tenderizer on the Terizla. Signature picks for Super Friends, Loyi, the King Kong with the Suyo, but we also got the Fred, so signatures on both
That
sides.
looks good.
Let's see if BTK can bring this back as we're about to head into the land of dawn.
Yeah, I mean, and then
Did they lose it over for them? No, they go to
position, taking away one of White Chicken's key picks right here.
Prove me wrong,
But
Shark.
BTK does get the
Get
chill.
back
They do
to
get the
it.
Fredrin. They do have some power in their house right now.
Let's see if this Bruno.
Alright, let's
can
go.
have a
1-1,
big
1-1,
impact.
1-1, 1-1,
We're gonna
1-1.
head into the land of dawn for game number 2 between Fnatic.
Again, I'm not gonna reach out. I'm not gonna reach out. I'm just gonna watch the game.
On red, parallel jungling,
I'm gonna watch the game.
junglers.
Yeah, it's gonna make
And
it's
maybe
gonna
just
definitely
commentate a little
make
bit as well.
interesting because both
Again, both
players are on
junglers
opposite
starting
sides of the
both
map here
junglers
right
starting
now.
same side.
Last game we saw this battle in the mid between Super Friends, Brusco, Shark, and Hoon. It was back and forth, and it was so important on who could get
Yeah,
to
Twizzler
those
really
off
cut.
lanes first. This time it does look like BTK are on the
Twizzler
opposite side
might
of the
come
river.
down. He might.
And one of
He
the
might
key
come down.
stories of game 1 was also
Nah,
how
he's not, he's not,
fast
he's not.
Fnatic Onyx Philippines moves as a team, right? Like the heroes have mobility, right now, when you want to talk about that speed, the tempo, this draft enables that completely. Suyo, but not just Suyo, the Luo Yi with the
Suyu's already invading
always
too.
give you that macro edge.
Like,
Can put
that's the only
off-tempo
fucked up part
play.
about
I'm pretty sure
Fred.
BTK is familiar with that.
He
And
just has really
also plays
slow
the Luo
clear,
Yi.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, here's the big problem though with BTK, right? We know
He's just gonna
the
keep
major
invading.
issue with the Fredrin
He
right
might
now is
actually
the
go to his
jungle
green.
clear.
I'm not even
And
kidding.
he's already
Oh wait, Hoon.
falling behind now. A little bit of damage on Hoon. Hoon forces
He
a
might.
little bit early on. Backs off Shark. Now coming in to help out. The snipe
Nope,
does
he's
miss
good.
from King Kong.
But
This is
that
gonna
is.
give Fnatic on it
Why
possibly
did
a little
that
bit of advantage when
force?
they move up to the top side of the map here.
Yeah, and Hoon is not allowed to recall because he needs to soak up that mid wave, so he's going to be late on timing, right 20 seconds before the first turtle spawns. And Fnatic Onyx Philippines is doing a very good job. Brusco forcing Hoon to path to the bot side, and that's how he ended up having to waste that flicker to get away from King Kong. Turtle will spawn it just a little bit. BTK, they need an up level 4 for Fight Chicken.
And look at the rotations from these EX.
Man, that's a lot of damage on the Fred.
The assignment. A lot of damage though does land on White Chicken. Brought
That
down to
Trinity
about
didn't poke
half
really
health.
hard.
The duality does proc from Super Friends, bringing down Shark as well. A little bit of damage onto Kirk. Kirk backs
Kirk
off.
down level 4.
The turtle is getting started, and
Be
BTK's
winnable.
health bars are
It just might be
looking on
winnable.
the low side. Mobazane never
Kirk was
wants
not
to
for.
give up that neutral objective though. King Kong as well. It's a battle. White Chicken dashes in. Mobazane
Nice, nice,
finds White Chicken.
nice.
Damage though onto Brusco,
Not
onto
bad.
Kirk.
He's
Kirk
in.
comes back with the penalty zone,
Oh,
does not connect. Mobazane looking for a target. Maybe gonna get back.
Nice.
Brusco goes down. It's 1-for-1 right now, and Mobazane doesn't want to let it up. Turtle still up though. Watch that.
He's dead.
Kirk falls. Hoon able to make it 2-1.
Oh wait,
Mobazane
Zed.
is low on health though. Brings down the Appraisal's Wrath. Super Prince down to about 70%. BTK on the backside. White Chicken finally getting back into this fight. And Turtle.
It might be a free turtle.
Is such
Yeah.
an extended
Yeah,
Brusco.
they know he wretched. They know he
And
wretched.
Fnatic Onyx Philippines will concede the objective to BTK. Big
Nice.
point for Mobazane, the two-man energy eruption to stall out Fnatic Onyx Philippines, and sure, Fnatic got the first blood,
Ooh,
but
wait, that Louis.
got
Holy
more
shit.
than what Fnatic Onyx wanted them to get.
So now Fnatic Onyx, just like last time. Yeah, you guys get the turtle, but we're still winning in map pressure. We're still winning in some of our off lanes, and our gold is still up. And look at the
Oh my god.
Moon decimated.
That was
White Chicken
good.
on the run with a
That was good from
split,
Onyx.
able to just survive on that one. And watch out for the diversion into the bot lane. Zia might just be in trouble. They're looking for the dive. King Kong comes through, throws a punch, throws a hit, but Zia still up, still okay. No duality procs from Super Friends. Brusco takes some damage from
Yeah, King Kong is like all over the map right now.
Party to help.
Yeah, good read from Zia, standing in that bush, doesn't see the divergence show up, so he knows that he will be safe and able to sidestep King Kong's Blade Surge with the Immortal Form. And today, this is kind of like game one, right?
Not looking too bad, actually. It's not looking too bad.
Roles at the start, but no one really overextending, really coming down to the most minuscule of details. For now, obviously having a bit off.
Carriage is fast loose.
But BTK have been winning in early turns.
Yeah, they can't dive. They can't dive.
Winning in turtles, winning in objectives. But like I said, man, FNOB, they're on this other level where they're able to keep their gold ahead.
Yeah, the farm is so good. It's because King Kong is taking,
a little bit behind King Kong.
he's taking all of the greens from Zen.
I mean, when BTK played Fredrin in the previous games, their big spike was at First Lord. That was where they really thrived. But Fnatic Honest also, last game, the First Lord was their big spike, so both teams know how to play around those big neutral objectives.
They have to go blue.
And I think
Have to go
BTK
blue. Yeah.
are starting to understand that a little bit more. Hun did steal the diversion, right? You want to match that cross-map movement from Fnatic on the Philippines.
Oh, King Kong might go for it still.
To
Nope.
do so as well. For BTK, they definitely are not too worried about that spike for now. Just want to buy time for Mobazane to get his restores. Every single time for now makes the move, Mobazane is forced to join. That's why he's been lagging behind.
You know, it's second turtle, and it already feels like we've been in this game for at least 10 minutes. The pressure is on. Mobazane is going to get a slash to the face, knocked back.
Oh no.
Locks on Mobazane. Mobazane too low. Kirk.
Oh, he might be dead. He might be dead. Nice.
Hoon able to find King Kong. Jungle for jungle. Retry for Retry. White Chicken in the front line. Need to watch out for Kelra Shark.
Not bad. It actually is not bad at all.
Looking for space, but Kelra's onto him. Brusco's onto him, so Shark has to back off.
Good shitfall from Shark to avoid being stunned up. Both teams have a good idea. Hun sending himself and Fight Chicken to the back line to take out King Kong to stall out Super Friends. The King Kong ended up getting taken out by Zia because of the kick from Shark. So that means this turtle is going to be stalled out.
Not
Only
bad
2
at
turtles
all.
in Game 1 because it was so dragged out that the Lord decided to just take over his position. We might have that again because both teams are not relenting.
Yeah, I mean, literally, forget the lanes. We're moving all 5 of our teammates down to this pit from both sides. A little bit of damage does land on. Big kick.
Oh,
Kirk,
nice kick, nice kick.
Kirk taking some damage. Watch the diversion. Where did he go? Kel run to the backside.
Nice.
Take out Kirk. King Kong takes the turtle.
Wait.
But now Brusco's in trouble.
Oh, King Kong took it. Wait, what the fuck?
As Fried Chicken zones away.
Wait, I was like so sure that.
Mobazane now into the jungle. The duality does proc. Watch for the sniper, but it's not enough to take out Fried Chicken. Mid-tower drops, and BTK claim back the map.
Damn, that's good.
Stolen Fried Chickens.
This is good.
Charlotte, but that flicker into that slam. Again, hitting the backline. Super Free is forced to use his diversion to disengage at an instant. So at the drop of the pin, Fnatic on the Philippines knew that they could not continue that fight. That's why they gave out space. And throughout all of that, BTK didn't really amass much of a lead, but at least this time they got that mid-tier 1. So a macro advantage, a minor macro advantage. In fact, for BTK, divergence play also spotted out by Hoon. So
Not looking bad. Not looking bad.
Over to the rest of his teammate. Now Zia gets space up top.
Yeah, which is huge, right? Getting that diversion, knowing that it was coming, saves Shark from falling into that bush, saves the rest of the team, and gives a nice idea of what's going on in Fnatic Onyx PH's minds. Now, at this point, Fnatic Onyx still holding an ever so slight gold lead, but we are back to nil. We are back to Game 1. We are back to seeing which way this will go. Now, BTK's big problem last time was not
game's pretty quiet right now.
Kelra, not being able to take him
Pretty
down,
even right now.
farm.
20k to 20k.
The same in this game because Kalra is not on the Layla, so you're not too worried about range, but you still have to contend with all these AoEs from Fnatic Onyx Philippines, right? Like the Terizla can always flicker on top of you as a Bruno. If you don't have sliding tackle nor flicker, you are still pretty vulnerable. And
It's actually a lot of Val damage.
have 2 turtles spawning for those who like to see the third one. We're not gonna get it.
We're never
gonna get it
against these two. I don't think we're ever gonna get it. The way that they're treating the first turtle, like it is the first and second turtle, treating it like it is gold, it is prime. This is what's gonna decide everything. It is all on the line. It's egos. I mean, there is just so much between these two right now, and the fact that this gold is just going ever so slightly back and forth like a pendulum, you can feel the tension.
Yeah, both marksmen went for second item Malefic Gun.
Nice.
BTK
is getting mid power right now.
For extra sustain if a fight
Power's probably just gonna clear top. Bot side, I mean, my bad.
Is down for Fnatic. BTK will always have that minor advantage to force that wave in. Now this is the supposed power spike for both Mobazane and King Kong is a level ahead.
Oh!
Final slash does lock on. Brusco dashes through.
Oh!
Look for a target, able to get the kill.
Nice.
Zia finds the kill. Penalty zone does land on a Shark and Mobazane.
Oh my god, wait,
Still
that
backside
was
down
crazy.
comes the Appraisal's Wrath. Nibiru's passion to help fend him off. Zia looking for free shots.
Nice.
Goes down. Kelra able to find
Nice.
Fried Chicken. Watch for the diversion. Super Prince just trying to get away, and he makes it in
Oh.
the nick of
Oh.
time. But no! One more hit just to
Bro,
find
I knew it.
the
I knew it. I heard it.
range.
I heard the last ball, bro. I heard the last fucking ball go straight to face.
Fnatic Onyx PH on the back foot for the first time in M6.
Nice.
Brusco had the right idea, started engaged, but the convergence from BTK completely shut him down. And Fried Chicken able to get that ultimate stack enough.
This is a
to
dub.
re-engage
This is
on the
actually a
back line.
fucking dub.
FNOP off guard when
Yeah,
you look
what
at this.
happened there?
Fried Chicken gets the stack, sticks onto Kirk, takes him down, and this is the world.
This is actually a dub.
Look at this one.
Oh, the ball. Oh,
All
just
the way
all it takes is one shot sometimes.
from NA to Philippines, some might call it. 4-0 on Zia, that Malefic Gun really paying off dividends, right? Berserker Fury now online for him. He's feeling really good about himself.
All right, BTK now with a Lord pushing in on to Fnatic Onyx. Now still, it's a 2K gold lead. We've seen plenty of teams turn things around before. King Kong does get in the Malefic Roar. Ready to deal more damage. BTK has to be careful about how they approach this.
This is the second stage for...
Kara's just, I mean, not Kara,
King Kong
King Kong's on the top side. Well, Zane's gonna match
We
that.
don't have the Lord, but my team can defend against the Lord, and I'm taking focus. Look at Mobazane. He's being forced to respect King Kong, so now BTK don't have Mobazane with them.
Damn.
Fnatic on the Philippines don't really end up losing too much. Both tier 2s mid and bot have gone down, but that top lane
They get top
very
side for sure.
healthy.
Yeah, luckily BTK does have a lot of their towers still standing. They can let some of those side pushes happen if they're able to get something for it at least, right? They have to be able to get something out of that trade, but anything crazy going on in these items?
So far, no, not really. It's pretty straightforward. This is what I expected from Brethren. In this case, right, Concussive Blast.
Damn, Zia is fed. Zia is
Breastplate.
really
First
fed.
item, Blade Armor for Fried Chicken. So good luck trying to hit him if you
Isn't
are
that done?
Kelra. But for everything else,
It's basically your
with
attack
Flame,
range.
Kirk did
Basic
went for
attack.
second item Winter Crown. He understands that right now he's going to get blasted very quickly, so he needs a good penalty zone and buy time with the invulnerability.
Yeah, Kirk and Brusco both been having a little bit of trouble engaging, trying to make these fights. The moment they go in, the damage starts unloading from Zia. Zia just locked in Windtalker. They take down the last of the mid towers.
Okay.
BTK with
Not
the
looking bad.
advantage.
Not looking bad.
Feels like it's
They just wait lower.
upset
Just
while
wait lower.
he's in this game. It could be a historical moment.
I wonder if Fnatic Onyx is gonna contest this next vote though.
You can never put your hopes up against the Philippines. At any moment,
I've got
chaos can happen.
Got my heart broken more than
Charles just
enough
locked in the
in this stage,
DHS.
but this is a good look for BTK. Really stepping up again. These dancers in their objective. BTK clearly understood what they needed to do. And we say that Filipino teams like to play this macro, they like to play slow and steady. BTK are matching that pace. They are willing to dance.
And look at them freezing the lanes right now. So at this point, Fnatic Onyx, what do? Right? Do we look for that big play? Do we maybe even surrender this next Lord, or don't at least force it? If we can get a nice position, we go for the fight.
Does he got the level
They
advantage?
have all their inhibitors left. They can probably, plus they have Kelra still
They
doing very
might.
good, fed
I
up.
think they
They
might
could
do.
probably survive another
They can
Lord
give
push,
this shit,
even
bro.
if they don't get this one.
The only advantage they have is that Mobile Zane is still level 14 compared to King Kong, who is maxed out. The Divergence will be spotted out, but it's just as a scout intel gatherer. BTK, they do have possession over Lord.
Let's see.
Fried Chicken is a big right now.
Yeah, but Mobile
Oh,
still
nice.
but look at the kick onto King Kong. A lot of damage is forced to flicker.
Oh, yeah, I lied.
Able to find
Wait, what the
Sharko.
fuck?
Kirk low, the Imperial Rat Thumbs come back.
Nice, Bruno.
Brusco falls
See ya.
as well, and BTK is looking for their next target. King Kong left alone. Super Prince as well.
Oh
Left on the
my
family.
God. It might be over.
BTK looking to take this Lord. BTK looking to find some inhibitors.
Look at contingency plans for FNOF. Super Prince walks straight down to bottom to clear out that wave. It's all about stalling out.
It might
the
just
main
be
wave.
over.
Even as a Divergence to
Wait, what the
go
fuck?
straight
Wait, why?
over to the second tier
Wait.
tower in front of the second tier turret.
What the fuck?
Maybe
Wait,
it
that
might
was
be
so
able to
random.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah, but yeah, it's
Wait, that was
just to
actually so
make
random.
sure that they can stagger the minion wave. King Kong also will have to fall back as well. Good identification. They saw that there's no divergence, so no macro play is going to come up from the Lord fight. The stolen penalty zone was a big difference.
God, look at
Wait,
damage on the Lord,
Lord's
though.
already.
Shark.
Lord's already
Shark looking for
gone.
a kick, is gonna get knocked up, is gonna get slashed back, is gonna get
Wait,
taken
Shark.
out.
Wait,
Shark
what?
goes for a suicide under the base, maybe a little bit too cocky there. Windtalker does come
Okay,
in for
it's
Zia.
not bad. It's not
BTK
bad.
still
Not
playing
bad.
the
It's not
range,
bad.
but
It's not bad.
another
It's not bad.
Lord thrown down the drain.
Another masterclass from Fnatic Onyx Philippines.
Fuck, the
How
thing
to
is, Kara is just
defend,
gonna keep
stagger
perma
the
killing.
wave, take out the Lord with the damage, and with these staggered waves,
Like,
BTK
he's just
would
literally
have to
perma
accept
kill
the
again.
fact that the worth that they got out of the second Lord is not as much as the first one. So it neutralizes the state of the game for Fnatic, but also the premonition of
Yeah, he has an all-out
the
swipe.
penalty zone before the third Jit Kundo hit, so Shark couldn't follow up with his
They
kick.
have seats for Bear.
Look at Zia's gold right now, full 1,000 ahead of Kelra. Finally maxed out on items. He has the ability to start juggling.
She got melted.
Mobazane,
Yeah.
blade armor locked in. Fried chicken, blade armor locked in. Some
It seems like Fnatic Onyx
Kelra
macro is a
might
little
try
bit
to
like,
bring winter
a
crowns
little bit
as well.
cracked right now.
On Kirk, you mentioned
Jeez.
that earlier because it is something he's going to need to make that big penalty zone happen.
Yeah. And I like Hun switching it up, now stealing the final slash instead of the penalty zone. They tried to go for a full dive. It worked in their favor. They got the objective earlier on, but you can't keep doing it as the game goes late, right? You are going to end up sacrificing yourself. So now it's all about isolation. Can we get a pick onto Kirk? Can we get a pick onto Brusco, who is constantly looking for a final slash that could equalize the state of the game?
All right.
Oh shit.
BTK once again just playing the slow game, right?
Yeah.
Freezing lanes.
Arla,
forcing it,
mana
but
regen.
at this point,
I
do
don't
we
think he has
wanna
mana
see them
anymore. No
force
mana.
it more, right? The last lord that's two
No
lords
mana,
now
chief.
down the drain, and then another, you know,
It's not easy
another
kick Bear.
4 or 5
Yeah, it's a lot
minutes,
easier
Gold's
said
gonna
than
get
done
to
though, bro.
peak, and Fnatic Onyx won't be at a deficit anymore, right? It won't matter anymore.
If
And
they
being
kill
able to really
Bear,
force and take
the
these
game is
fights along
actually
with
over.
BTK, the big
It's
advantage that
actually
BTK
over.
has
Yeah.
had in this last lord is having the gold
And
advantage.
Bear did more damage than
having a few
Bruno.
extra items.
How?
It comes down to Shock, right? Yeah, he
Oh,
still plays
oh.
what I'm waiting for.
Shark looking for the kick, does get found out. Gonna be able to land on a
Nice.
back
Look
to the
at that.
face. Zia.
Oh shit.
Wait for the
Wait.
final slash. Out comes the winner crown. Gain a
Bruno.
little bit of
Bruno.
trouble.
Help Bruno. Help
Bruno.
Bruno.
Wait, they're focusing on to Zia.
Nice. Nice.
Zia sidesteps,
Wisdom
backs
Nice.
up, and still gets the
The life steal.
kill.
Oh my
2
god.
for nothing. BTK.
That is perfect. We need a Shock to make a concealed play. He's the only one who has the capability, and BTK followed up with it. Again, you can take this Lord.
I'm just gonna
but
keep
you gotta
splitting,
protect
bro.
the macro, which Fnatic on the Philippines, they're already setting up for it. They understood that there's no Lord in sight. So King Kong is gonna deal with the top wave. Lord number 3 for the Bloodthirsty Kings, and this one has to start cracking inhibitors.
Yeah, this one has to maybe even finish it at this point because it's going to be, what, another 2 or so minutes longer than that for the next
The
Lord.
thing is, though,
by that
can we
time, by
even
the time the next Lord
get
comes
something
up,
off of it over
Fnatic
this
Onyx
time?
Philippines
Lord?
will be at a point where we're ready for the
I hope
5v5. We're ready to throw hands, which
at
we're
least
ready to throw
inhib.
fisticuffs.
Any
They just
fucking
talked
inhib,
about
just
how
like,
fast
he's
Zia
getting inhib.
switched from Wisdom Nature to Rose Gold Meter.
Well, getting a penalty zone to the face.
Yeah.
Well, getting a final slash to the face.
Exactly, and now he bought the Wisdom Nature back once more. We'll have it ready for the next fight. King Kong will try to
Bro,
cut
look
his
at
power away,
Suyu.
but
Oh
thankfully
my god.
BTK are also on the case. So King Kong not able to fully clear it.
Oh, he might be dead.
Can still play.
Is this the right
He's dead,
play?
he's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
They do get the kill! Zia found you creeping. Now BTK
What?
5v4,
Like, is that worth
but right
it?
now there's only 3 of them at the enemy's base.
Oh my
Big final
god.
slash, Hoon brought in, Fly taking in trouble as well. They gotta be careful. Kelra gets the kill, stops him, puts out the stiff arm,
Wow.
and knocks him down.
Yeah, that was good
At
from
least that's one inhibitor. I say for Fnatic on the Philippines, King Kong sacrifice was sort of worth it, right? No Zia to siege with BTK means that they can only deal minimal structural damage, and that was with the help of the 3rd Lord of the game. So SLP
Sheesh.
again, back to a neutral state, but BTK have a solid control
Bro, this
over
Bear is
the
just
macro right now,
perma-clearing the
thanks to that
waves.
fallen
It's
inhibitor.
actually
Yeah,
so
I mean, that's gonna help a lot for
much.
sure. At this point, Shark's been setting up well in terms of, you know, in just the general sense of the map. Where BTK are folding is when they get into this bottleneck, right? When they try to get into the base and
thing
have
that
to go
sucks is
through
that
those
though,
lanes.
to the King
You
Kong
got
stuff.
Kelra sitting there with a sniper.
I don't think King
Kelra
Kong
sitting
really
there
cares
with a
if he
grenade
dies
launcher.
like that.
You got Kelra sitting there just ready to
Because they
stop
just
you,
kill
and
Lord
you
for free
proc
after
that
that.
as well with the duality, the passive from Super Prince.
Bro,
It
they
is
kill the
a
Bear.
hard
Such
wall to
a
crack through.
if we
And
win.
with how BTK has been playing, we're not seeing as much
It's
up-tempo
actually just
play
real,
from
they just kill the
Korean
Bear.
stage. Fnatic, they don't really have the control that they were looking for, and BTK made adjustments. They understood that every single time we get an objective, this King Kong studio shows up in the side lanes to stagger our waves. We might as well take him out. At least we get an inhibitor off of that, but this is where it gets into murky territories, right? Both teams hitting that critical mass. Lord up in 40 seconds. It's all about item swaps for BTK. Fnatic on the Philippines also peeking out in their core items.
At this point, does this game just end with a full team wipe, right? With at least a 3-man wipe. Is that the only option at this point? Not just taking 1, not just taking 2, but a minimum of 3 to where you can just force your way in.
They have to kill the Bear,
Could be the
bro. They
only
have
way,
to kill the
honestly. I
Bear.
think if you are BTK,
Bro, the moment they kill Bear,
looking
I say
for that
GG.
moment. Same as Brusco, but we've
They
seen
kill
how
Bear, the
BTK
game's over. It's
respond
actually
to being
completely
doled by a
over.
final slash into a penalty zone. They have had protocols
That's kind of a bad sync top
deal
to
with
it.
that. And
So now
Shock
they get to just walk to Lord for free now.
Space. And Fnatic on the Philippines are respecting the show.
Yeah, they're definitely respecting it. Nobody's forcing it. The diversion too, man. He hasn't been able to get a single good diversion.
Damn, that was good.
Super Friends,
Damn,
because
that was
every time he
good.
goes to a
You
bush,
beat that there.
BTK's ready. They're like, yeah, we knew you
I
were going to
hated
go.
them
There.
right
Yeah,
there.
we're ready for this.
Yeah.
But Fnatic Onyx looking for an angle around the backside. Fly Chicken knows it's there. Final slash on a Fly Chicken. Fly Chicken's
Oh, no.
a
Oh,
boy, though. He's a
Twizzler,
big
Twizzler,
boy.
Twizzler,
Kirk
Twizzler.
doesn't seem like it. Brought down to about half health. A lot of damage.
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Zia, that's Fly Chicken. Zones him away and takes Brusco for a ride. Back
Nice.
to the homies. Zia finds another kill.
When was the last time you've seen North America kind of putting up such a fight? We've seen glimpses of that in previous championships, but you're up against a super family that everyone touted as perfection, the embodiment of perfection. But BTK takes the 4th Lord of the game, and so far in terms of objective, I got all 4 Lords have
If
gone
the
to
Lord is able to walk down
powerhouse.
fast enough,
And look, I mean,
over.
once again, Suyo at the top
Not
side.
yet, not yet, not
Pushing
yet.
up on- I think BTK is doing this right. It's like, okay, fine, do that. We got a Lord.
They got it,
coming
though.
in.
The
You're
team
gonna
fights
have
look-
to
oh,
come back
look
to
for the
base.
play, look
You
for the
got
play, look for
15
the play.
seconds on the clock for Brusco and 10 for
They
Kirk.
know. Wow.
Brusco and Kirk, there's no way Fnatic on the Philippines can get any engaged all, but BTK, is this the end angle? They're gonna...
Oh, wait, it is end.
Oh,
It is the end
with the
angle. It
penalty
is. It is. It
zone.
is.
They just
Space,
gotta lock
space,
the
space,
base.
space,
Can they
space,
kill
space,
Connor?
space,
They
space,
limit
space.
it. Zia goes down. A few more hits. BTK
Nice.
tie up the game.
Hands up for the bloodthirsty Kings, North America on the map.
Let's
The
fucking
hope
go.
to qualify for knockouts is
What did I
still
say?
alive.
BTK 2-1.
Can you believe it?
2-1.
Against literally the favorites to win the entire championship, and they have tied it up.
2 to fucking
Hope
1.
restored for sure. What a game number 2, perfect macro. But this MOBA Fred continues to be a dominant threat on the playing field. Let's hear what the
Oh
panelists
my
have to
god.
say about this equalizer from
Oh
BTK.
my god.
And we have got ourselves a series as BTK forces game number 3. No other way for this to go. And of course, with Captain America getting MOBA Fred and Fly Chicken getting another EXP laner that can straight up just disrupt
Absolutely
what the
beautiful,
team
bro.
wants to do.
Absolutely beautiful.
This is amazing, man. You know,
They'll ban Fred.
when you have these
Now I think they'll
advancement
ban Fred.
matches,
Now I
it's
think
gotta
so.
go 3 games.
I
Like, you don't
said
want it
if
to
Zane
go
picks
sleep
Fred
this
and they struggle
early.
versus it, they're gonna ban
This
it.
is, like
They
you
actually
mentioned,
ban it.
Remar, this is a team going against the favorite right now, the tournament favorite.
Absolutely
And
beautiful.
They just went and got a great victory that they well deserved. And so I'm really interested what's going to happen ahead of them.
Same, but at the same time, on a technical level, I'm very proud of both of these teams. Again,
Okay, but on a real note,
should be
can
looking
we
at
get another
BTK
game
because they're
pass?
coming
I want to
from a very
watch. I
interesting
want to watch
angle
so
to
bad.
approach Fnatic on
That was
XPH. They got a
beautiful.
lot of their power
That
picks
was
stolen,
fucking
and yet their
beautiful.
adaptation extremely smart. Take out that front line first, keep them down.
Absolutely
underneath the
beautiful.
water. That way you have a clear path to look for these bigger fights later down the line against Super Friends.
Wow.
Again, was very scared to walk up once
They
the
all
big
played
boys
really
from
good that
BTK
game. They
started
all
to
played
scale.
so good.
Fly basically takes no damage. Mobazame also basically takes no damage.
They all played
The goal
so
at the end of the
good.
day was a kicker pick for BTK because really it just stopped a lot of the engagements that everyone, Brusco and Kirk, were forward, and they went in just a little bit too deep. The moment Fly Chicken showed up in front of the backline, in front of Friends, in front of Kelra, the Arlot, and the Terizla were helpless, Naisu.
Yeah, I
Talk
think
now.
Wide and Shark both obviously played a huge part to this victory. This is now back-to-back, 20-plus minute games. I think the previous one just over 20. But that just shows how
Actually beautiful.
locked in BTK as a team can be for that endurance run. Because
Outdated place.
really, from start to finish, they played it well. I feel like they really
Punk said that. You're right.
corrected what happened or what didn't work out for them in the previous game. They made good adjustments. And it's funny because we had that discussion about the whole coaching or not having a coach help them out. Well,
Yo, my
clearly,
prediction
they were able to
was
talk things out
2-1
in the player
BTK.
room and then adjust
2-1.
quick enough to bring this performance for
2-1.
game 2.
They were really on the same wavelength about how to actually approach Fnatic in a lot of these moments, right? Early game brawling was actually super important for BTK, and obviously it could have
BTK the only team that gave hard time and won against Fnatic.
They're overreaching,
Yeah,
right?
they're
It's
too
not
slow.
about the neutral
Nah,
objectives
that's not gonna
anymore.
happen.
It's really about how do we take away the supply lines from Fnatic so that people like Kelra, as much as he can do well in lane, if Zia just gets a little
deserve to be here.
gets that first initial kill, we can snowball him out of control by being a brick wall that he can hide behind.
Yeah, one of the biggest
BTK that good. Imagine
things
C9
needed
M6.
to do was hold on to that mid lane tower for as long
Let's not talk about
as possible.
C9, guys.
Fell at around 5 to 6
Can't change
minutes
it anyway.
after
Let's talk about how BTK is 1-1 with Fnatic. Guys, my prediction was literally 2-1 BTK. You know that, right?
Little skirmish where they were
Bro,
forced back,
if they actually go 2-1 and I am correct once again, none of you guys could ever tell me that I am wrong.
Oh man, look at that.
None of you guys could ever tell me that I am wrong. None of you.
He was able to absorb so
None of you
much
guys.
here, over 176,000
Dude, bro.
damage, and especially when we're looking at the composition from Fnop's side, like it's not like he didn't eat a couple
Dude,
of
bro.
hits from Kelra as well.
Okay. Let's do one, bro. One, bro.
The fact that you
I
soak
think,
up all that
can we
damage,
play, bro?
you also stop a lot of the idea from Kirk where he wanted to set things up with the penalty zone. He wanted to look for those angles if he could.
I
Stop
don't
it,
know.
lock it in.
No.
That kind of gets rid of it. And for
Can
our
we play,
MVP
bro?
for this match, it's going to be Zia here on the Bruno. He was able to basically have a game that Kelra had previously.
Yeah.
He didn't have to worry about too much. He was able to work with the space that the team created for him.
Go best prediction one.
To top that off with what Fly was able to do, Hoon half the time took the penalty zone himself, and then they utilized that tool in their favor to work out for winning those team fights.
Yeah, this Bruno was well protected.
Some event
Very tanky front line with
the biggest
Frederick,
game
the
is
glue,
game 2 will
no
be
matter,
one-sided.
even if
Nah.
Arlott and the Terizla on the side of
L
the
bro,
Philippines
game
can reach
analysis.
this Bruno, the question
Well,
was,
honestly, there's not really much to analyze that game.
Bruno, and the
I
question
think
for majority
the
of the
reason,
judgments was
so what I noticed that game
the answer
was
no.
Yeah,
Chow
the
was
answer
doing
no.
a lot of
Maybe,
good
you know, the
things,
Bloodthirsty
right?
Kings, especially
The
when you're looking at
objective
like
takes,
what
the
is the main
objective
idea of the
control
composition?
was
Is it
really,
truly pick off?
really
And I would
smooth.
say no. It's actually not
They
about
were able to
picking, it's about
poke
chasing
really
down
fucking
your
well that game.
opponents. So it's really how do you bait the reaction out of them, right? And I think that Fnatic Onyx PH, as much as we went into the drafting phase of Brusco stealing away this Arla pick, which would have been a big enabler for the
Hey, look at these team fights, right?
Kings,
Chow kick,
there's a certain level of execution that
like
needed
towards
to
the
be
low.
done. And
That's shit
unfortunately,
juicy.
the combo with the
It didn't matter if Sui got turtle or whatever, because at the end of the day, they got 2 kills.
couple
They
of
got
times
2
when
fucking
Bloodthirsty
kills.
Kings were out of position, but generally Kelleher was not able to land a
Wait, my mic?
combo
Shit, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad.
game. And once those ults are done, you can see Mobazane, first item, Thunderbelt, second item, Brute Force, Breastplate.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
Again, the best strength of this North American team now is that Mayweather.
That was beautiful.
Style.
That was
They
beautiful.
love the
Look at this Bruno. Look at this Bruno ball. This Bruno ball.
Unfortunate that,
Oh my god. Look at the Bruno ball.
the
Oh
ball
my god.
followed the low E all the way back. The basic attack already got locked in.
And speaking of the Louis Yi, man, I'm actually surprised because this is one of the few games where we see, I guess, Super French
Perfect gameplay. Is he with that Bruno damage though? Yeah. Bro, please. Yo, bro, please pick Bruno again. Please pick Bruno. Please pick Bruno. Bruno wins games. Bruno wins games. He wins games, wins games, wins games, wins games, wins games.
Whereas he was a lot more on a.
If Bruno bans him, I pull up 1-1 hurt.
It was way more.
I don't know about the 1-1. 1-1's kind of situational. Kind of.
Throw off, you know, the positioning or anything else of BTK.
Yeah, when you have such a tight formation, even coming from the flanks, is going to be tricky.
Best game of M6.
So now,
That was actually like
in game number
one of the
one,
best games of
question
M6
of
there.
Bruno
I
was
agree.
answered by the Layla. Now Fnatic
Good one,
on
bro.
Philippines for game number 3 have to answer the question.
Fuzzy on grade, not gonna lie.
First pick.
Did get
Frederick,
one.
I swear, needs to be respected.
It needs to be respected, but I don't think it needs to be banned. I think we need to understand the angle of why exactly did these series of events end up happening for Fnatic Onyx in the first place. And a lot of it just
Again, I really do think Zane's friend needs to be respected, but I don't think it deserves a ban either. I've been saying that since a long time ago. Like, when M6 started and he was picking Fred a lot, I always said his Fred is good. They should respect the Fred. They shouldn't laugh at the pick. They need to prepare for it, you know?
I think it's
Because me personally, like, I still wouldn't ban Fred.
You know, the whole world knows about this because we were stuck in that meta for the
Fred's doing really well, yeah. But
Mobazane to just focus on those
is it worth the ban?
But also pay attention to what's happening around them, and that's where they capitalize off that. So yeah, I think
I've been doing so good with last play so far.
Yeah. Ban slot on that, but it definitely needs to be answered in a way with how they handle the draft going against a Frederick.
Damn.
Well, don't forget,
And then,
inside the game, you have a lot of...
what if Onyx picks? No,
no.
There's no way Onyx picks Fred. There's like actually like zero chance he picks Fred. If Onyx picks Fred, I'll fucking lose my mind. I'll literally be like, what even is this, bro?
The points in the past where you get the goodies, especially for...
Oh, you think BTK got top 4 in M6, but don't give any more attention like return and or offline? Well, return the offline event is the bare minimum, bro. Wildcard slot, again, I don't think it's happening. It doesn't matter who, bro. It doesn't matter if these guys do good here. It doesn't matter if the next NA team that goes to MSC does good there. Bro, NA will just never get a second slot. It will never happen. I highly doubt it.
What makes one? Let's look into how an MVP is being selected. The statistics.
Whoa. Did I just see RQ Lemon? Not even playing. Wait, why did I see RQ Lemon for? Why is Carl Teaser here?
And Hero Pool paint a player's performance. But this data isn't everything.
The dive and the Numenor blast is already to make short work before Mace.
Wait, what is this? Oh, this was like... Oh, this is M3. Jesus. Oh my god.
Impact is also a key factor.
Wait, that's kind of a crazy replay, not gonna lie.
Decisions that may not reflect perfect on paper, but through plays that win the game.
BP next match prediction. I told you. 2-1 BTK.
Finds a hook out of nothing again. It does not make sense.
Even if it's just with a single play.
Are they going to disengage? No, the fallback by the Implosion.
Oh my god. Wait, actually, can I watch it again? Wait, can I watch that one more time?
Even if it's just with a single play.
Are they going to disengage? No,
Oh my god.
it's going to be a
Jesus.
Make it four. Oh my goodness.
And other times, it is about performing at a godly level.
At a godly level. Oh, I remember this play. Yo, I remember this play. I remember this play. Sunset, right? I remember this play. This play was fucking insane. Oh my god.
And other times, it's about being completely.
Oh yeah, this one though. That one was crazy. Oh my god, this Lance play. M3. M2. Bro, M2.
How would you decide the MVP?
It's nice to be reminded some of them, or for the first
Look at
time
like my
Person
TIG.
actually got
Where the BTK haters at?
really
My
acknowledge
lab.
that play that Formaze did as that
Right, first
movie.
goal to
So,
ULFL.
what's an MVP for you?
I mean, you know,
It's an RQ lemon on an ad. I'm weak as fuck. What year we in? That's what I'm saying.
You were there for a lot of them.
I witnessed all of them in person. It's pretty crazy because when you look at it and think about the most.
Can they show the
valuable
Kyrie
players,
lean clip
yes,
from
the
M3 or was it
statistics are
M3?
Extremely important, but it's what he brings to the table.
I
What
don't know what you're
changed
talking
that
about.
game in that singular
The
moment?
Lance play was
Honestly, the one that
M-
really stands out for me is whether
MSC.
that play
MSC.
turned it around for the whole team.
Yeah, because there's amazing
Back when the game was actually playable.
plays that happen time and time again. But that's the point.
Wait, guys, wait, before this rap starts, let me just rush my beer back.
Team, like, in their
based off that single play, is it this moment or is it a culmination of moments that happen? And the greatest players that we think about, even in that preview that we got there, that's usually the case, right? Those are those singular moments that turn the tides and bring those teams to success.
Now, here we are, game number 3, and an MVP performance from any of the players that we see on our screens right now could be the difference maker in deciding who will move on to the knockout stages to join, potentially, Falcon, NIP Flash, Twisted Minds, CFU, and Team Spirit, as RRQC are the only team that you can say 100% have moved on to the knockout stage. BTK's Moba Zayn said, I hope that teams continue to underestimate our strength. And now we find ourselves at the cusp of history potentially repeating itself as BTK might pull off an upset against the Filipino champions, similar to what they did in the F3 World Championship. The Super Fam gets blue side and they ban the Frederick.
Oh, so it was worth the ban.
to what me and Jimmy both thought here, but that's respect. That's the purest
I'm back.
form of
I'm
it.
back. I'm
We
back.
already know. You know, they're one step closer. They just need that one little thing to do to get there. And then you take out one of the biggest success heroes that they found, the Fredrin.
Oh, they banned it. They banned the Fred. They actually banned the Fred.
FNOM needs to do.
I think another pick that they might even consider at this point is probably also.
See, I told you. Yo, like, my predictions are always so fucking good. Fucking hate myself sometimes, bro. Like, I said, if they pick Fred and they struggle versus it, they're gonna ban Fred next game. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
They take away the Bruno. Funnily enough, that might.
Oh, basically ban Bruno.
Turn off the idea of
I like it. I like the Bruno ban. I like the Bruno ban.
Damage.
I like the Bruno ban.
Take down another glue pick coming in from Fried Chicken. Now, if you're asking, okay, what does Captain America play now? Oh no, his Fredrin's gone. Well, I mean, he showed off the Soyun game number 1, but if you look back at the more the utility-minded,
Why is this
that he
Max
showed off
this
in
time? What?
NACT,
What?
there are 2 Alpha and, well, Akai.
First pick
Oh,
Chow.
but this is great coming in from Fnop side. A strong opener once again with that Cho. Again, Shark is really, really dangerous.
Wait, why Chow?
Right? From his time in M3
Again,
all the way
why
down,
Chow?
the biggest evolution is that he is not afraid to make a play anymore. Under pressure, usually you see him making some awkward
What the
decisions,
Akai?
but now he is decisive and he is extremely, extremely quick on the call.
That was the glaring thing from the previous game where, yeah, typically if you've been watching Shark for a while,
Who's that?
make some
Oh, that's
hesitations.
Pika.
And this could
I was
actually
like, what
be
the
for a
fuck?
lot of roamers that are developing, and then eventually something happens in their development as a player to the point where they're just confident
Japan
alongside
Cloud
the team
2.
with them
Cushion
to
open.
follow through on the initiations.
When he goes
quickly.
YSS?
And
No.
sometimes, you know,
No,
some people
no.
might be watching and be like, why did
It's
they
like,
do that? Why did they go in?
no
But
fucking
usually
way.
it's for the better of the game. And you can see this
Ooh, Hilda
come up
Suyu.
already.
I like it.
That
Like it.
is the Hilda being locked in here. Of course, the
Hun Lee was way better. Let that
I love
motherfucker
it.
pick
I love the Hilda
Lee
pick.
again.
Really strong as an EXP laner, a great flex, and now even for not going into that Joy for some late game ensure
Another
still
Joy.
able to fight around
This is
the
such a
map.
free win.
This is gonna be
Pick
interesting.
Joy. They lost.
Pick as the
It's
Alpha
over.
is still open for Fnatic on
Over.
to take, but they decided to take
TK won.
Joy.
Pick Joy.
Could be a little bit greedy, but
Wide
could also
Hilda.
be FNOP signaling that, yeah,
Sabina
we're looking at
Shark?
CN
Okay.
Hoon to be
Okay, ban
our
for
main
Lux.
takedown
Ban for
I
Lux.
think they might also want to consider playing the Loyi once again, because like if you are going for Joy,
Oh, Yves was
Yves
open.
is wide open.
Damn.
Yep. They
Didn't realize.
Hoon's picks.
Wow.
Valentina is still up on the board alongside with his Aurora. They
That
wanna
Pika's
go
gonna have some sort of beef?
protective. They
Nah.
can go Vexana as well. But let's see which one it is. Ooh,
Let's match that Joy.
1-1 first for Zia.
That one is scary.
Okay, well, we knew that the gold lane was going to be shaken up a little bit here. The 1-1, so knowing Kelro, what are we expecting him to go with? Because, yeah, some of those bans might still be choking down the gold lane if possible, but what do you want to play into this because of the fact that you have a 1-1 across from you?
Well, initially I was hoping that Bruno was probably gonna get led through. Beatrice
1-1.
is probably the next thing that
Ooh, actually, bro.
as well as
Again, I
RWM,
said
so it only makes sense,
I said
right?
Wano was
On the
situational,
contrary, we've
and this
seen
is
a
the
couple of ways
perfect
teams
game for
deal
1-1
specifically against the 1-1 is Granger. And I'm not
versus
sure whether
Chow,
it
Joey,
could be
and
high
Yves,
risk,
bro.
a high-risk gold laner,
This is the
'cause I don't think
perfect
anybody has
fucking
really
game for
cracked
1-1.
down on the emblem set as well as the build for Granger to make it work.
Yeah. Also, Granger's been
No joke.
hella kills in M6 wildcard. Oh, excuse me, M6 Swiss, but not getting hella wins.
Yeah.
He's doing hella damage.
He would go like 16 kills.
I keep banning Akai for. I'm a little bit confused. Because last game, BTK picked him, and they banned Akai.
You gotta win.
Like, is Shark playing like
Actually,
Akai
what's his
Roman
current
Twins or
win
some
rate
shit,
now?
bro? I'm actually kind of confused.
Just a bit here because as we see Akai, the follow-up ban for the side
Well,
for Nup is BTK.
yeah, I actually don't get it.
The fact that they're banning
I don't
out
get
this
it.
Khalid begs a couple of questions.
I actually don't get
Are
it.
they genuinely worried about, hey, looking for pressure and maybe
Y1
having
good?
that
Yeah,
backfire?
Y1 is
Y1
really good
you
here.
need to have a little bit of trust in your gold laner to say, all right, I'm going to take care of one engagement tool.
Are they banning Akai? Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, maybe because he had Joel, they don't want to get pinned. I don't know.
It is a
Very
counter
fucking
signature,
weird.
but I feel like there are better damage options that you can go for, honestly.
Is Pika the one drafting for them? No, hell no. Hell no. Pika's just probably standing there doing nothing.
To be fair, yeah, that could be a possibility.
I think you'd play the Harith here.
Big Ben.
I mean, another pick that Kelro likes to go, and you could play that into the Zaman Force combination with the real world manipulation.
But then is that too much magic damage at this point? Like, their damage distribution is heavily towards magic side, so at this point, unless you're like, a bunch of you go for like Genius Wand to kind of help out,
Eat it.
I don't see
Eat
that
it.
happening.
Eat it.
There's a hella good pick here by BTK. First 4 picks actually really good. Because you take away comfort for Kirk, now this might actually swerve Kirk to go into the XP lane Cho, and then they get a different pick for the roamer, maybe Brusco signature and the Gatot. But then the problem is, it's not really a backline heavy comp. BTK are looking to play sort of divey. Still, it's going to be the 1-1 staying in the back, but the 1-1 wants to get kind of close.
Road is upside down.
I'm curious to know, does Kirk play Benedetta?
Hey, can these guys hurry up, bro? I'm trying to see the game.
It's been very.
Let me see the game already.
Not in the last season, no.
Yeah, there's the Gatakacha.
Let's go. Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, Erica. Erica.
I mean, it's
I
a
was like,
classic
who,
way
what voice line is
to
that?
beat her in lane. She walks up, roar,
Cards
arrow,
asked me to
you
watch
lost the
party,
trade.
Load, no
but it
armor,
was
and
a
It's
8
shredding.
class stay up.
I think this is
Jeez, my bad.
this is
Well,
going to
if
be
actually on
interesting for
PT, we could have
BTK
watched
because
together.
now they have to
For again,
utilize
this very
information
famous, you can
and
only play 3 heroes.
carelessly
4.
land some permanent damage
Oh.
off for not whether it be in structures or stealing jungle farm.
Who not
Those
pick?
are their
Yo, let's
only
go.
two things that can realistically grab.
Valentina.
Alright, BTK now goes a little bit more
Not bad, not bad, not
aggressive.
bad, not bad, not bad.
And honestly, hard to see who'll win this game number 3.
Thank you, panelists. The fans of North
Alright, start the
America
game, start the game, start the game. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see.
right now, because this is the final game in this best of 3, and only one team will emerge victorious is NA going to lock in that slot, or will Fnatic Onyx Philippines fulfill that destiny? There's only one way to find out. Trax, how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I think everybody in the crowd right now is feeling good. I don't think any of us thought it would go this far.
Guys, I'm back to my reading
here,
chat. I'm
Fnatic
only
Onyx
gonna just
Philippines,
watch the
give
game.
it
I'm just
up.
gonna watch the game.
And if you're here for BTK, show some love. We're jumping into the land of Dawn for game number 3 in the faded finals of this Swiss match. Who
Okay,
will
both teams
take
are
it
XP
all?
again.
Who will join the Kings of Kings in that knockout stage to place that logo right beside them on that board? First, Jungle Star, we got BTK, Mobazane on that purple buff first. So again, parallel jungling, they're both going to end up on where the gold laners are. Heavy poke on that mid side is what you got to contend with if you are up against a Yeeve. But top side as well, this Iristel into 1-1 is going to pose a bit of a problem for Zia, because Kara...
Damn, Kara kind of wins that trade for the hood.
By always stress your armor, outranges you. Zia already used his Inspire.
They already took the lethal.
Fnatic
Wow.
Onyx Philippines already going for
Wait,
this.
what the fuck?
Send
Wait,
our
Chow?
EXP laner up to the
Didn't even
top
realize
side.
Chow was up there,
Let
bro.
Joy farm a bit. It's definitely interesting. Fnatic Onyx Philippines
Damn.
know they want to maybe
He's
play this
fulfilling his-
aggressive.
his,
Know that last
goal.
time they lost because they lost out on that mid. So this time they're taking control of the river. They're taking control of the mid lane.
And you get the taunt mid side. Hunu is going to take a lot of punches.
Damn, that's bad.
You're dealing with
That's
an
bad.
Hilda that likes to move around a lot. While Kirkcho solves that problem,
Oh,
you get double
oh.
roamer essentially, and you can also match the tempo of this Hilda. And a Hilda that doesn't get
Three
to
mid?
around
Yeah,
fully with
lethal,
a
for lethal.
is a Hilda
I'm guessing
you
Chow
get
cut.
early
I
game.
didn't see the early game.
Pressure already on to Mobazane. Did he steal that? Did King Kong? King Kong just used the retry. It's like, listen, bro, we know what we need to do. We're going to slow you down. We're going to be in your face all game today.
He's going to hit 5 first, and you have retry back up in
Damn.
for the turtle. So nothing much was lost for King Kong, but for
Nice poke.
Mobazane, you can already feel that pressure, right? This Yeeve,
Bro, one side, remember?
this show just outpaced
Ah,
BTK.
it looks pretty good right now.
Edith, I mean, this Edith, Hilda,
Ooh, that's
this
really
team
good
is in their
poke. That's
favor
really good
early on.
poke.
Yeah. A little bit of damage on to Kirk there. Hoon and Shark got to try to clear
It's
this.
going to blue. Wait, is this like a...
To this turtle, but
Are they gonna
Brusco
give...
and Kirk already in position to zone them away as Mobazane tries to get this purple buff. There's no
Oh!
time.
Oh, no!
Two Dar WMs come down.
Oh,
Shark goes down,
no.
but doesn't fly, tick and falls. Super Prince on the aggression as Mobazane.
Oh, that was
back
so
off with Kirk
unlucky.
in his
That was
face.
so unlucky.
Fortunate for BTK, they decided to.
But if Zane was doing blue, they
I
should have just
feel
gave that
they
shit,
just
no?
let it go because again, Mobazane was late.
Ooh.
He's gonna go
Bro,
down.
no way.
The dragon does land on to Mobazane.
What
and
the
Brusco
fuck?
takes the kill. Kirk showing off in the jungle.
Didn't take that loss in the second game lightly. And FNOG,
Okay.
this is the biggest goal lead generated by one team in this
That's
series
bad.
thus far.
That's
right?
actually really bad.
At least this early on, below 3 minutes, almost a 2K advantage for Fnatic on the Philippines, but
There's no point for that? Yeah, if Zane's not there, what's the point?
Are won by the Filipino super family, and BTK are struggling at every single corner.
Yeah, the Super Family feels like a different beast right now coming into this game. The past 2 games, the highest gold lead we saw for about the first
Damn, now they're
15
all...
minutes was 500 or
Super Fest is
600
peaking
gold.
so hard right
This
now.
time, Fnatic Onyx Philippines is kicking things into gear. The engine is revving. And Fnatic Onyx Philippines are showing BTK why they're the favorites.
And look at Kirk. He's going to proxy this wave. And BTK, there's nothing that they can do about Kirk. He's just going to waste time.
Kirk able to get the kick, trying to run away. But
Goddamn, nice.
Here. Kirk still surviving,
Oh
but
my God, he
wasting
kicked it.
time.
He actually
Precious
kicked him,
seconds of BTK.
If Zia
Oh wait, that
has
it might be
any
bad
spidey
though,
senses,
because
this
now
is
they get
a good time to start considering backing off. Just give out space to
they don't get a
FNOP,
lot,
wait
but
for
they
backup.
get some tower
Can't
plating.
really do much in this situation. Again, FNOP just moves so much faster.
Wait, did he
King
take a
Kong
blue?
once
Wait,
more
did he take
taxing
blue?
that
I didn't
purple buff
see.
of Mobile Zay,
Oh, he
similar to
did.
how
He
he
did.
did in
He
game
did.
1 when we had a similar matchup.
Yeah, Zia gets his first item locked in. He finally
Oh.
gets the Corrosion Scythe. Gonna help out a bit, but it's still gonna be some time. You know, the Wan already not the most extreme meta hero we've seen. I think Skylar's one of the only ones that have really pulled it off
Here he comes,
amazingly so far in M6.
generally,
And it takes
yes.
some time for it
Yes.
to really pop off.
But you could
And
auto
Mad
attack while
Chronic
moving.
know this. That's why they're putting on the pressure. BTK
It's bad for
has to
1-1 is
try
what I
to
mean.
hang on for this first mid. I mean, maybe even into late game.
Not only that, how are you going to unlock all that weakness points for your ultimate, right? All of them are so mobile. Cho is gonna dance around, you know, with his Jit Kundo and Shun Po. You gotta try and contend with the RWM the Super Free's gonna set up. It's tough.
Kirk once again hunting for Mobazane, man. Kirk knows the assignment right now. Here comes the AOG.
Oh, oh.
Steal it.
Wait,
RWM
that's
does come out. Brusco with an AOG of his own.
wait,
The
that looks
damage
so good though.
lands on a shark. He brings out the primal form. Kelra in a little bit of trouble. Zia going toe to toe, but he might get taken down. Zia falls. King Kong.
Damn,
gets the
Zia.
kill As Fried Chicken looks for the next
Not bad
target.
though, not
Mobazane
bad, not
able to
bad.
knock down
They still get a
Brusco.
kill. They still get a
1
kill.
for 1. Turtle for turtle.
BTK cannot breathe that big sigh of relief just yet, because that was only possible because it was the early game, right? Kara doesn't have his items just yet. Any other situation, he would have blown up Zia in under 3 seconds. So BTK, they got the turtle somehow.
Joy level 9, Zane level 6. No, he's level...
Even getting 2 kills
Oh, he's dead.
himself.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Again, can they stop him?
Ooh. King Kong low.
Oh,
Mobazane
Wait, whoa.
misses. King Kong
Whoa.
gets away, threads the needle, able to
God
slide out to
damn.
safety,
King Kong. What the
and
fuck?
takes the purple along with him.
even takes
Holy,
the buff
okay.
after missing his retribution, I believe. Yeah, King Kong used his retri first and still got it. Bot side, they want to look for a play.
AOG comes out, does not lock on to Zia, but it does fend him
Wait,
away.
King Kong's
He's
actually insane
dancing
for
right
that.
now. He's looking for towers. He's looking for space.
Damn,
He's looking
that's
for
bad. They
gold,
get top.
He knows
Earth
the
was still free
clock
for him,
is
by the way.
ticking, and right now Kelra's clock is ticking much faster.
Now Kelra is accelerating for sure. He's gonna go for, I mean, he went for Hask Claw straight for first item, then only completed his tough boots. It will only get harder from here. Berserker's Fury will be the second item for sure. For Kelra, if he at some point wants to go for Blizzard Gun, I wouldn't be
Only 2k gold
I
lead.
wouldn't be against
Not
it.
bad, not bad, not
The
bad.
extra range against such a short-reaching team like BTK.
Hoon takes the AOG once again, looking for some looking for some engaged possibilities. I think the goal is maybe don't use it so early. Maybe wait out until you pop that AOG. Don't make it the first skill to come out of
Oh
your
my
team.
god. Wait,
Use
King
it
Kong
as a
got chunked
response,
so
use it
hard.
as a chase. Use it as, you know, peeling for your team. Something else than just diving into your enemies.
It's all about picking your poison. If you steal AOG, then RWM is going to be kind of that obstacle, and vice versa, right? If you steal RWM, Brusco can just jump on top of you with his Avatar of the Guardian. So in this case, I think Hoon has to really make those smart decisions. Stalling on this mid wave is the first step. Third turtle now, the point of contention.
Oh, Kirk with another kick.
Wow.
Puts Mobazane back into his
Oh, he's
grave.
also dead.
Fried Chicken falls next, and Hoon's in trouble. He's looking for the escape.
Oh, no.
There's no escape from the super family. A triple kill for Kelra. And the advance keeps coming. BTK.
Damn, that's bad. Okay, that one was actually bad. Now they get a free mid. Now Zane's entire jungle is just fucked, by the way. Oh, nice.
More shots fired off. Can he back off? Shark in a little bit of trouble. Kelra gonna go in for the chase with the dive, but does not find another. BTK just slide by.
It's not even Zane. Rome.
Not
even Zane. Rome made last early game. Got chunked to it. They're free to do everything, take everything.
For it. They still lost the mid tier 1, but BTK needs to really stabilize this game. King Kong once more.
And now they got like tilted.
Wonder if we could get a
Nah.
the purple buff. King Kong
I doubt they tilted over a game.
2 levels ahead
Over 1
of
game.
Suyo. Mobazane
See how Irito was able to go around them? Tell me now.
Everyone else from BTK now
I mean,
starting to
what
recognize
are you guys talking about?
to stick by
Everyone knows
Zia.
Irito
He
counters
is the
1-1.
president of North America right now, and we need him alive. We need him for that late game.
At this point, the amount of buffs that Mobazane has gotten, he's a glorified EXP laner.
All up on Zia now.
It's
Yup.
definitely
It's
tough
either
for
Zia
him. He
carries
can't
or it's a
farm.
fucking
He can't get
L.
his purple. He can't get his orange. And even look at King Kong now on the mini-map. He's going for another one.
Don't do it.
Damage is outputting Mobazane.
Nah, it's okay. He didn't go for it.
Get it, but
He went on top
has
of
a
King
hard
Kong while he had
time.
ult. He was gonna die.
Also a minus switcher from King Kong, this time going for Temporal Rain for the talent instead of the Warcry, so then reduce cooldown for his dashes. Even more mobility given over to the Joy in these team fights, right? At a drop of a hat, King Kong can just decimate this backline, and you don't necessarily
After they took everything, Shark
Zia,
for total
if you can get a
and
hook,
died.
that is good enough. If you can force Zia out away
Where's
from the
Kyrie? He's
fight,
not
it is
M6,
already
bro.
a win condition. And not only that, Kelra can always catch up with that sprint on
Damn.
They got to do something about Kirk, man. Kirk is having a hard time. I mean, Kirk is just making them have a hard time. Shark goes down. King Kong.
Oh, they picked up Shark.
I saw it coming. I'm watching the mini-map, and Shark's just inching closer and closer.
Jordan's spamming ult. Yeah.
Man, and I mean, similar. Right now, the Cho has just been such a strong pick from game 2 to now. It has been a decider.
It's looking like a free lord. Looking like a free lord.
And from the start, I already pointed out that this Edith is going to have a hard time even trying to keep up.
Yeah.
And now we are seeing Shark just not having a game.
Again, it's not over yet, though.
Ooh, a little bit of damage on Mobazane. A lot of damage
Okay.
on Mobazane. Kelra finds another one. 4-0 in 2. King Kong solos the Lord.
Again,
inch
it's still not over.
Ticket
It's still not over.
to the knockouts.
I feel like
Only
Fnac
if-
has taken off the weights, right? And
Yeah, maybe
Rob
5K.
is
Maybe
taking it
5K is
off, and they're now ready
pretty
to
big lead,
draw.
but
Super
it's not the worst thing. It's not 10K, you know? Because 10K is like, okay, it's over, but 5K is comebackable.
Yeah, they're gonna have
Comebackable.
to back off and look
Oh,
at
Jesus
Kirk.
Christ.
Kirk, how do you do it? 5-man wipe as Kelra cleans their clocks. Mobazane back on the map, trying to defend. The minions are there. Fnatic Onic backs up, but there's still a Lord coming,
My bad.
ready to knock down the castle.
This is, it might be early to say this, but I'll say it anyways. It's checkmate for BTK. No amount of miracle can save NA right now. FNOP to go for the end.
Jesus Christ, bro.
AOP to the back, Mobazane off the
Oh
back.
my
Fnatic
God.
Onic attack. They want their name
Bro,
on
Fnatic
the
Onic
map.
is actually like
BTK trying to defend,
going
pushing them
crazy
away
now.
once
What
again.
the
Fnatic
fuck?
Onic PH. Let it happen. Let it burn slow, because the Lord is still coming.
Like actually, like at first, you know, 5K is comebackable, but like now it's at where I said I didn't want it to be, which is 10K. Damn. Oh my
Look at the
God.
damage.
He's just taking out the front line of BTK like they were made of butter.
Fuck.
BTK stuck in the base, waiting for hell to
Yeah.
come right
He's looking
now.
good.
Fnatic Onic PH has brought Armageddon along with them. Kelra 7-0 in 4. We're 11 minutes in. I'm wondering if he's back.
Jesus. Jesus, bro.
Another one on
How
the
did
chopping
Sugi
block.
die? He got fucked that
BTK
hard?
shambles. Shark deleted.
It was like
Zia
2 auto
falls.
attacks.
Kelra looking for the
Oh my
maniac.
God.
Looking for the Savage. Couldn't quite get it, but Fnatic Onic Philippines are gonna take this tower.
Okay, GG.
In the Philippines, there are no kings, just the super family.
Pure domination as they let this play out in a celebratory fashion. Fnatic Onic
God damn
Philippines
it.
will be your second team to join the Kings of Kings in the knockout stage. 2-1 over the Bloodthirsty Kings as NA will have
God
to take
damn.
in that 2-1 bracket. And this is truly Fnatic unleashed in that third game. We thought that game 1 and 2 were close, but in this game number 3, it wasn't even remotely a contest.
They took off the weights, like you said. The Rock Lee weights are off. They were moving at high speed. They brought the aggression to BTK in the early game, and they took it.
They just ran with it. Congratulations to Fnatic Onic Philippines. We're going to toss it back to the panel to talk about this game.
Wow.
I mean, it is December. Thanksgiving's over. Bring out the lechon. It's Christmas
Yeah,
time.
that game was
Filipinos
one-sided for sure.
will move forward to the knockout stages. Thunderstruck.
Damn.
Out the front line of B.
Brought on
Bro.
again. 5 men.
Almost 6K goalie with the first Lord. BTK might have to let this go.
Yeah, they're gonna have to back.
That
up.
was insane.
Kick.
Bro, this engage was insane.
How do you do? Slow, because the Lord.
Then it keeps going, right?
Look at the face.
It keeps going.
Waiting for hell to come right now. Fnatic, Onyx, PH has brought Armageddon along with them. Kelra 7-0-4. We're 11 minutes in. I'm wondering if he's going to damage. Deleted, gone, taken
That
out.
shit is
Another one on
disgusting,
the
bro.
chopping block. BTK in shambles. Shark deleted. Zia falls. Kelra looking for the maniac. Looking for
God
the
damn.
damage. Couldn't quite get it, but Fnatic, Onyx, Philippines are going to take this tower. In the Philippines, there are no kings, just the super family.
Damn.
Was deserving of MVP for this game.
Damn.
On the Tropic, and the casters mentioned this too, how great this hero alone has been, but in the hands of Kirk like this and how this played out.
That's insane.
I don't know about
That's
you, but
actually
I
like.
feel like, you know, Fnatic Onyx PH felt a little disrespected.
I mean, hey,
Now it's like, okay, we gotta put
at
the
the end of the
hammer
day,
down.
bro,
We gotta show
BTK did
who's
really
Papa.
good versus a fucking team like Fnatic Onyx, bro.
That's what it felt like when
GG's
we saw
them, though,
RRQ
GG's.
go up against Twisted Minds.
And I'm still pretty sure they'll advance to playoff, boy.
After BTK was able to
They just gotta win one more series.
the first two.
They played extremely well. They
They
played
were
six.
left.
They
Let's
played
go on
extremely
the
well.
stage with Rose and members of
GG,
Fnatic
GG, GG.
Onyx.
The second team to officially make it to the knockout stages. Fnatic Onyx Philippines taking a 2-1 win against BTK.
Damn.
Right now I have with me King Kong and of course, Coach Why Not. Hello, first of all, congratulations guys.
Thank you.
Okay, King Kong, let's start with you.
That was sexy,
You
though.
just went through 4
Again, I was rooting for
days
BTK.
of Swiss stages. How
It's
do you
still
feel the
always good to
competition is like
admire
right now in BM6?
how good another team could play. Like, wow. Fnatic
You're
Onyx
happy.
is actually a really scary
Is
team.
the competition like intense or you think it's easy?
Minsan intense, minsan easy eh.
Sometimes intense, sometimes easy. Maybe
Wow.
you can dive deeper into that. When is it intense? When is it easy?
MOBA saying intense.
Oh, okay.
MOBA's
okay.
ain't intense.
Now,
Ooh.
I like that. I like that. We'll get to that later. Okay, Coach, why not? I'm pretty sure not just us here, not just the casters, but people all over the world were probably wondering, Coach, why Layla?
Why Layla?
Yeah, maybe you can explain
Why
why you
Layla?
decided to pick Layla. It's the first time.
I think it's a tribute to Malaysia, to the great Chico guys.
Huh?
Right? Chico.
Huh?
Kelra
Wait,
respects
wait,
Chico
what?
very much. So it's something that he thought about, yeah, that it might counter Bruno. And yeah, it was a success.
Okay.
Hey, what do you
I
mean?
like that.
A tribute
I do
to
think
Malaysia?
It's a good tribute to Chiku guys, and it's nice to see that Kelra actually does respect Chiku guys, and I'm pretty sure he's watching right now. You know what? Hi,
Hey, what do you mean?
Chiku.
What do you mean a
You
tribute
might
to
not
Malaysia?
win M6 this time around, but there are players that still look up to you. Thank you very much, Coach. Okay, King Kong, back to MOBA Zane. In a video earlier, there was a video we saw. You said you wanted to meet MOBA Zane. Now that you've met him, what do you think about his performance?
Ang lakas niya mag-pred rin, kaso pred rin lang.
What does that mean?
Okay, now this
Did, did,
one's good.
did he just say Frederick no win?
So, as you all know, I just asked,
No,
how
Fredrin
is
no win?
MOBA Zane's performance? He said, he's good at Fredrin, but Fredrin only.
Oh my god, I knew it. Oh my god.
All right, King Kong. Now, King Kong, you've already met MOBA Zane. What other junglers do you want to meet that you think are good? Because everybody says you're one of the best.
RRQ, Sutsujin.
And? Give me three.
Three?
Sutsujin.
SRG, Sekis.
Sakais. Last.
Vamos, Chibi.
Oh.
Not even Zayn?
Now, if the matchup does happen, I'm pretty sure this is going to be very, very intense. Okay, Coach, why not? Maybe as a coach, in your opinion,
Wait, did she ask me the best
give
three
me at least
junglers?
3 teams that you think can make it to the knockout stages.
I mean, obviously BTK. I mean, the other 2-1 teams gotta respect the Fredrin. They gotta respect the macro of BTK. I mean, apart from them, it's really a free-for-all. I mean, the 1-2s, it's very scary. Those are champions. But if I had to choose, definitely SRG and TLID.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Now, you know what? I do agree. BTK
TLID.
did give them a fight just now, and it wasn't an easy fight. We can see BTK was fighting back. SRG and TLID, you know what? Hopefully, these 2 teams do make it, so King Kong can actually meet them in the knockout stages. Okay, King Kong, to wrap up the interview, what do you want to say to the Sonics? We can see that the Sonics, full support in Malaysia, and I'm pretty sure in the Philippines as well and all over the world.
Sa mga Sonics na sumusuporta since day one, thank you sa pagsuporta lagi sa amin.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, speak slow.
He
Chill.
said to all the Sonics, thank you very much for supporting us. Don't forget to stay tuned to our upcoming matches and just continue supporting them. Thank you very much to Coach Why Not and to King Kong. And with that, let's throw it over to the panel to break.
Hold on, guys. I gotta run it back to that question.
But if I have BTK,
Sakai are good because every Fredrin only.
Wait. I want to see what exactly.
King Kong. You've already met Moba Zane. What other junglers do you want to meet that you think are good?
Oh, what junglers you want to meet?
The one and only Chico, guys, for that late look pick as an inspiration.
Wait, hold on.
Already putting 2 Malaysian junglers on.
And I knocked out Chibi at M5. You don't know what's good about me. Nah, I'm just.
So far,
Let me chill.
One of the more technical games overall
Hold on.
in the entirety of the Swiss stage, right? I think
Hold on.
drafting all the way to the in-game macro and micro.
What is wrapped in Tiger Log? I didn't understand.
On stage, you know, there's still the respect there.
Oh wait,
of course, for BTK.
Wait, that's the final series, huh?
They are one of the teams that I would say didn't bring.
Wait, that's the final series, right?
Brought the game and they made it a great
The Cloud ban fucked them up. Should have banned Airto and pick Alpha. Wait, they banned Cloud?
There's still a lot that BTK I think can show us, and hopefully also.
Wait, they actually banned Cloud?
Go ahead and answer that to King Kong.
I didn't notice that.
More than the Fredrin because his.
So off meta isn't that bad? Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, they look like that just became a big signal to the rest of the teams in the 2-1.
I want to meet C9. Okay. They banned Fred. What more respect? What more respect do you need in to respect this Fred? Yeah.
Over BTK. I believe it's a good place to start with Gideon that you were mentioning. Very enthusiastically, the Irithel into the 1-1 pick was just perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's the direct counter to particularly.
Wait, guys, is that the last series?
Because if you
the
want
last
to go for
series,
weakness
right?
points, Kelra can outpace you every single time. And, I mean, obviously, Wawa doesn't really care about move speed and generally focuses more on that attack speed, but Kelra...
Guys, is Zia and Kelra actually friends? I have no idea. I mean, I would think so, yeah.
Let it rip, pull back,
think so.
rinse and repeat all over again. And it's a very
Explain bracket well, bro.
Pretty interesting considering that BTK is hoping that
basically for Swiss stage, you need to have 3 wins, 3 series wins, right? And to qualify the playoffs after your second series, so your first two series wins are always gonna be best of 1. To qualify is gonna be best of 3.
But where are you gonna look? You know, in a way, it's a
so
diversion. You know,
if you have 2 L's and you're on the bridge of death, it'll be a best of 3 as well to get knocked out. So you need 3 wins or 3 losses to get knocked out.
That's the plan from the
and BTK will only go versus teams that are also have a 2-1 score.
Divide and conquer against
and let's say if they win, they qualify. But let's say they lose. If they lose, then it'll be 2-2. They'll be going versus the other teams that are also 2-2.
I'm glad you mentioned the joy and the idea of where does BTK go, because at some point it felt like it was just that. It was like, all right, we finally patched the, you know that thing in cartoons when
BTK still has 2 chances to qualify. Yeah, 2 chances. Yeah.
They patched that.
I think they'll qualify. They'll qualify. They'll qualify for sure. Well, Carl, was my comment about respect Banford is not for you. Someone in the comment said they didn't respect Zane's friend. Oh,
yeah. That was honest to God, that was disgusting.
Everyone judging last match after the first 2 match was intense. Yeah.
Half-temporal reign, right? Which again is one of the few adjustments we saw from King Kong. Instead of going for Warcry, where it's about, hey, I don't mind going in and out.
What regions have 2-1 score right now? There's Malaysia. There's Indonesia, I think.
A lot more effectively, because honestly,
Devil, which is not Devil. What the fuck? It's Team Spirit.
It felt like what we saw there in that game.
You wouldn't understand if it's Devil. It's basically Devil, but it's Team Spirit. I don't know the full scores. All I know is that those 3 definitely have 2-1 scores right now.
Adjustments. Let's now talk about that Cho pick that you were raving on about.
Because again, Cho...
You think versus Twist is going to be OP? We're sacrificing sleep for viewers. Thanks, bro. Of course. That's player 1 in. Both Malaysia at 1-2. Yeah, no, they're 1-2. One lost 2 wins. Oh shit! You're right.
I'll get you over that wall.
You are completely right.
Kirk did an amazing job. Like,
yeah.
Let's be honest, he was his own MVP for this game, and it allows every single time.
Damn, who has a 2-1 score? 2 wins, 1 loss. I don't know. I actually don't know. Oh, Twisted Minds. Yeah, Twisted Minds.
Obviously, Kelra. He was able to shine the way he did, getting this MVP performance, even that Maniac at the end, because of all the activation that was given to him. And again, he also played a part before he was actually online with multiple items. He played
Wait, but who played today though?
Onyx Philippines.
Top, a nice full way split.
Oh, Team Spirit is also 2-1 for sure. For sure.
And Dragon Height led a long time. It could act as good poke, but I do feel like
Oh, and
have to come down
ULF
to the
is
diversion,
definitely
not
knocked out.
necessarily the damage from Rosa.
Vamos defeat.
Save the remaining members of CFU. They're gonna commit. The
Wait,
ASG wants
is
to go for
CFU wait, they're
right
2-1? CFU's
CFU
2-1?
Gaming, they tend
Is
to use
CFU
the
2-1, guys?
over-aggression that Team
I
Vamos
don't
is
know.
showing to
I
their
actually don't know.
advantage. But again, once we reach the mid-game, once Soren gets a lot of items, he can easily burst
Is
out anyone,
CFU 2-1,
even
gentlemen?
himself. So CFU Gaming, the clock is also ticking for their side.
You can definitely see Z going for the Brave Smite, going for the Tenacity. That really helped him. If it wasn't for the Tenacity and Brave Smite, I would have
G1.
definitely confirmed a death there.
How's
right?
can you
With
comment
Soren
there?
jumping in.
Was it?
Also, this is like
How's can you pin my comment?
plays the Helker
It's
is
a
a bit
comment.
different
I
compared
don't
to
see your comment at all.
B that we know in MPL Indonesia. Up top.
Coming Pookie Bear, that's what you want me to comment?
Gonna get the parts kill and Sing sings his heart out to bring down Nets. Warlord tries to answer with a chase.
Why does it matter? Doesn't matter.
But CFU
What
Gaming
matters?
again using the over-aggression of Team Vamos to their advantage.
Wow.
IBT can beat all teams with Iconic.
Group up here in the Natan in the bottom lane, looking for the fight. Oh,
Detective goes in with a Wiki Shadow kill. Dark Knight falls for Soren, and Soren gets a kill onto
Oh, okay, wait. Actually, anyways, I'm done watching this shit. I'll play a few Brawl games in on stream, guys. Damn, what a goated watch today. Not bad, not bad. Viewers are discussing the ongoing Mobile Legends Bang Bang tournament. Specifically, they're talking about the Swiss format, which teams need 3 losses to be eliminated. They're also discussing the current standings and speculation about which teams will advance to the next round. Wow, what a nice chat summary. What the fuck? BTK tried it for heroes. He chicken held it was not effective. No, it was effective. It was. You just explained it. Let me join. Yeah, I just explained it. Oh, Falcon Esports, Nip Flash, Twisted Minds. Oh shit. God damn. Wait, what the fuck? Hello? Why we bra? Come on now. Why we not on bra? Bro said bronze out of rank. Not that I'm complaining. Nah, I only do one bra, guys, and then I dip. It's already 4 a.m., bro. I need some sleep. Wait, whoa.
They call me a hero.
I saved my nation from falling apart. Alright, Carlo GG, going to go now. Want to watch the draw? Do your thing, bro. Watch the draw. Don't invite me or Nick. These people are snaking us, Nick. Wow. I hope it's BTK versus Team Spirit draw. Damn, that'd be kinda intense. Damn, that would kind of be a good matchup though. No, I didn't. Oh my god, I'm tilted. I didn't even fucking buy it, bro.
Rain down the fire.
I didn't even buy. I had to die. I needed items.
Our victory will be decisive.
Oh, that guy just got fucking TikTok. Poor guy.
True warrior never backs down from a fight.
Bro, fuck that hero.
For a true warrior.
What was the problem in game 3 though? Honestly, bro, game 3, shit, it just looked very one-sided, man. Nothing really more to say about that game. But like I said, they did really good despite other than game 3. Wait, whoa, what the fuck? She was in there?
The army should be flexible, like water.
Draw happening.
By facing the enemy, can one note
I don't see it.
yourself? My rain down the fire.
Ooh.
Stay loyal. Stay humble.
Nice, no passive.
If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't fear.
Okay. Oh my, I just petrified him. That guy's so fucked. Can't believe that actually worked. Wow. I'm just trying to clear waves. I just want to die already, bro. Alright, let's end this game. But yeah, boys, after this, we're done. No. Wait, by the way, guys. Actually, never mind, never mind. Next time, pretty 100% win, so Fnatic has 0 chance of winning. My bad, guys. Actually, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Ooh, ooh. Wait, why is this ult still going off? What the fuck? Oh my god. Ah? Are you for real? Are you that ass? Panda Fred, yeah. The goofy two shoes of our generation. Ha ha ha, dude. I might fuck around and play Brawl a little bit off stream, guys. If you guys want to come play Brawl. I'll be texting in my server if you guys want to come play Brawl. You guys want to come play Brawl? Anybody in the chat? You guys could join my server and I could like invite you guys one by one. Bro, fuck you! Bro. What the bloody hell, bro? Actually, nah. Let me go DHS. God damn. Wait, that looks like an easy Savage. Maybe it wasn't an easy Savage. I lied. I lied. I think another player I know. It said that mobile after that ban couldn't do much. BTK finals would be so fire. In grand finals, bro? Double kill.
Rain down the fire.
Echo proud, echo loud.
Alright. Alright, somebody take this kid out of my fucking game. Before I talk. Oh hell nah, Ratatouille. Oh my god. I'm pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Bro, I'm actually so useless, bro. What the hell? I am actually so useless, bro. I cannot do a single thing this game. Kara in his post, Turkey, no we want Laton. What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
Our victory will be decisive.
Echo proud, echo loud.
Rain down the fire. Back to sea.
Thank you.
Aurora Isis.
Well played.
To get picking Wyman was useless in my opinion. No, no, Wyman was actually really good there. I thought one was really good there. Like MOBA? Okay. Alright, my bad. Alright, let me lock in for real.
Echo proud, echo loud. Initiate retreat.
He already has fucking Petrified, bro.
Only by facing the enemy can one know.
Your turret is under attack.
God damn. Is that guy hard, bro? Does he have a hard on for me or something? Like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? What is wrong with that guy? Watch the draw. Where's the draw? Where's the draw? I'll watch the draw after this game, guys.
If you can predict the enemy's move,
And that shit hurts me more than him. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nice. Nice. Ratatouille. Oh, I'm watching a draw. I'm watching a draw right now. I am currently watching a draw right now. Can we end though? I'm low-key bored. I'm low-key bored.
down the fire.
I'm actually bored as fuck. Can we end? Bro, this Natan does not want to give up. Ratatouille, show me something. So bad. Okay. I just want to end.
Only by facing the enemy. Rain down the fire.
Okay.
For a true warrior.
Can we please end, bro? Oh, it is CFU versus. Hold on. CFU. CFU versus. Wait.
Duty, honor.
Echo proud, echo loud.
Falcon.
Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
Victory will be decisive. Rain down the fire.
Slain an enemy.
Well done.
Initiate retreat.
Bro, why does he hurt?
Stay loyal. Stay humble.
It is Twisted Minds. I think that's Twisted Minds. Yeah, it is Twisted Minds. Twisted Minds versus.
Will be decisive.
Versus who? I didn't see. Team Liquid. Wait, so it's BTK versus TS, right?
Rain down the fire.
Oh, it's Fal. Oh, I see what the. Oh, that's the way they did it. What the fuck? It's CFU versus TS. My bad, guys. My bad. Falcon versus BTK, huh? Yep. And then Twisted Minds versus. Who the fuck? Oh, Nip Flash. Yeah, Nip Flash. What the fuck?
My man,
Alright.
there is long left to see the world.
Anyways, boys, Falcon versus BTK is
I will look
next.
for him one day.
Okay, anyways, boys, GG's. I love you guys all. Stay safe. I'll see you boys tomorrow, guys. Bye bye, guys.